All right, bet we are back. Home days, couple new accessories, but the boys are back. Episode 136. Stop, like, comment, subscribe. We are back. The radio show about nothing, podcast about nothing, interviews about nothing. We are live. Go ahead, talk to him, Rock.
What's happening, players? What's happening, my players, my partners, my partner-ettes? You feel me?
Players is hard.
Yeah. All right, man. It's real amazing what has transpired over the last 2 weeks. Now, we took a week off due to some unforeseen circumstances, but 2 weeks ago, we interviewed Chance the Rapper.
Yeah. Yeah, clap it up. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We interviewed Chance the Rapper. Thank you all to have watched that with near 3,000 views. Please keep running that up. Bro, get us to 10,000. Get us our first video to 10,000. Right. But Chance the Rapper was gracious enough to bless us with his time, and it was an incredible experience. Amazing. I don't care how issues last week and a half it's been, nor does he care about mine. Let's just talk about Chance for a little bit, buddy. We haven't really sat down and had a conversation about it. We texted for a quick minute once we posted it, but I was like, we really need to have a recap conversation on the pod about it before we continue with all the man's game and whatnot. Facts. So 2 weeks, like I said, 2 weeks gone by.
Wow.
Insane experience. Like, just that to...
I'm like cheesing right now just thinking about it. Like.
To get the backstage show experience and really see how fast everything is moving and how the artists are on a strict time schedule. Yeah. Chance... 5 minutes before he sat down with us was in a meet and greet, and then 25 minutes after our interview was done, he was on stage. Like, he was on a strict time schedule. Wonderful guy. But talk about your experience, what you got from it, and anything you learned about just podcasting yourself or not.
I just want to say, of course, like Rock said, listen, thanks to Chance the Rapper team, thanks to Chicago.
Nigga.
Shit. I mean, shout out Vic Mensa. I mean, I'm going to go shout out a bunch of, like, anything related to Chance. It was amazing, though. The vlog's still on the way. I'm still chopping it up. I ain't gonna lie. It has been a little busy couple weeks after this, but definitely some backstage, just, behind the scenes stuff that we were seeing. But just to be, entire experience, start to finish. Like, backstage, getting into the green room, setting everything up mad quick. Shout out Jalen, shout out Tyrone, shout out Javante, shout out all the niggas that came with us to, like, really help us. We couldn't bring a bunch of people. Only Essential. Shout out the Essential crew. Tyrone did a crazy job taking pictures. If you haven't seen him, definitely go on his Instagram. Shit, go on my Instagram. They're on there. But to most fun pod I've done so far. Like
easily.
Like, just okay. Just I actually did want to tell a story in the pod. Like, I was super nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a nigga who gets nervous. I am not a nigga who gets nervous. Like, from a kid, I was public speaking when I was a young kid. Like, I've done, things where, like, I things that people get nervous with, I usually don't get nervous with. I've been around celebrities, don't get nervous. But doing a whole interview with Chance was weighing on my mind. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was like, man, you can't mess up, man. Don't say nothing crazy, man. You gonna send this to everybody. Don't say nothing stupid. Like, just, like, so much. So, like Daniel said, right before, the interview, Chance is doing this meet and greet. So his manager come in and she like, yeah, whenever he's done, he's going to come in. And I was like, man, that's awesome. But also, like, oh my fucking God. This nigga could walk in at any second. Like, so now I'm hella nervous. Like, I don't even want to talk. Everybody like, yeah, this look good. Da, da, da. I'm just sitting there in the chair. Like, and then we hear a knock. I'm like, oh shit, that's him. Like get your game face on. Like, oh yeah, let me stand. Should I stand up to greet him? Like, why are we all standing though?
I know
how
to stand to greet a man whenever he walk in the room.
1,000. So knock. They open the door. Okay, it's not him. It's his manager. She like, y'all ready? Rock like, yeah, we ready for sure. Da, da, da. And she like, oh, okay, cool. And then Javante is like, Daniel, did you call her a he? And I was like, no. He's like, you didn't say anything. I was like, are you sure? Like I could have sworn I got up and just spoke to this lady. He's like, yeah, you didn't even move.
He did not.
That is how nervous and in my own head I was, but it turned out great. Chance, super cool dude, real laid back, hilarious conversations. Go check it out if you haven't, but I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead, take it. Just tell them a little bit about yours. Like,
So I have truly, we've been doing this for a really long time. And not only have we been doing this for a really long time, we really do this. Like
Facts.
This ain't a joke. This ain't a game.
Yeah.
I actually started telling people I'm a broadcaster.
That's all.
I don't tell a lot of people that I podcast. I'd be like, I broadcast.
That's fact.
Because a podcast has a cliche that comes with it.
That is
because
facts.
the market has become oversaturated.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a craft to what me and Ish do. There's a craft to being able to do this for 2.5 hours dolo. And when I say dolo, I mean us two. And then ingratiated guests know what topics, certain guests that are going to work for them. Like our shows with Stunner are not our shows with Nelson, are not our shows with Tyrone, are not our shows with et cetera, et cetera. Right. And to have that wherewithal and understand this like we do, I knew we were ready for this moment.
Yeah.
But
there we go.
This was one of the most nerve-wracking experiences of my life.
That's a fact.
Because, like Ish said, we had 45 minutes to set up all of our equipment. Okay. All of our equipment stays in my closet. We record in my apartment. All of the equipment is in my closet. Yeah. Every Tuesday or Wednesday when we record, I know exactly where I'm going. I know where everything is. Yep. What you don't realize, like when you move out your apartment, is how much shit it takes to record this podcast because it's all right next to me all the time. Right. So when I'm putting everything up, I'm walking out of here. We're walking out of here. We got 6 bags of shit. Yep. So it's like the whole time I'm like, do I have this? Do I have this? Do I have this? And it's not about just having stuff. When we get there, we got to do audio checks and things like that. So it's like, did I check this? Did I check that? Right. And it's so much and it's so easy to forget something, which I did forget to do something. I won't tell you what, but I did forget to do something. And that has been bothering me for a few days. But I think about it once a day and I just get sad. But anyway, but yeah, it was so much going on. But I played sports my entire life. So pressurized moments is something I have been a part of for a long time. Not to toot my own horn, on a lot of these teams, I was one of the best players. So I've taken game-winning shots, game-winning threes, free throws.
1,000 points in high school, by the way.
I've been there in these moments. And you're nervous. There's no doubt you're nervous. When LeBron was in Game 7 of the NBA Finals, he was nervous. Yep. But in that same breath, he also know he LeBron.
Oh, God.
And so I was nervous. Yep. But in the same breath, I knew we was a show about nothing. And I knew that when we got there and when we sat down with that man, he was going to understand why he reposted our clip and he was going to understand why we've been grinding and why we had 135 episodes and it sounded like we had 335. I knew he would understand. Yep. And from the feedback I've been getting, people do understand that. And I want to say I appreciate anybody that has texted me, DM me, DM Ish, DM the show, or reposted anything. And like he said, Javante, Jalen, Tyrone, thank you so much for pulling up. Javante helped me with the sound. Tyrone took pictures, and Jalen took pictures, videos, and helped us with the camera setup to make sure it looked right with the lights and everything like that. So it was, yes, with the blocking. That's actually the technical term. Thank you. But it was truly an amazing experience. But for those young creators out there, those inspiring entrepreneurs, bro, if you've put in the work, it will show. I prepped from this interview from the moment Chance moment Chance DM'd us. But realistically, we had 36 hours to get this together. Yeah. They let us know Sunday that we could come Monday. They stamped it Sunday. Mm-hmm. So we had to scramble, get everybody that could come, let anybody know that could come, how many tickets, et cetera, et cetera. It was a lot of things. It was probably about 15 things we had to check off before we got there. But because this is 7 years of work to prove in one day, we was ready for the moment. So I'm really happy with the experience. I'm happy with the growth. I'm happy with what I learned about myself. And I'm happy with how we handled ourselves in that moment because the moment didn't feel too big. Yeah. It was nerve-wracking, like you said. But there's something about being in them pressurized moments playing sports where, like, I psych myself out. Yeah. So I don't feel the nervousness.
Right.
I just know I am.
Right.
But I'm also able to, like, talk to myself. Like, I'm in the mirror, like, in my head, like, you can't nobody fuck with you. Can't nobody, like, I'm like that. Like, in my head, I'm about to interview somebody. I'm at the podcast, and I'm like, can't nobody fuck with you. You him, nigga. You been like that. You still like that. Like, that's how I talk to myself and get myself going. So I was ready. I felt it went amazing, and Chance, just, again, thank you, bro. Like, that nigga is so gracious. So
super
gracious,
cool.
bro.
Very easy to talk to.
Well read, too. Very well read.
That's a fact. On the way there, we were kind of talking about, me and Rock, we were bringing the equipment out.
I can't tell you how we got there. I can't tell you a conversation we had on the way there. Like, I was telling Taylor, I had an out-of-body experience. Like, from that moment we left the house to probably, like, the day after it was posted and everything. Like, I didn't feel like myself again until, like, Thursday.
That's great. So we were at the elevator, and I was like, man, like, we just gotta start. Like, once everything is set up, we are there, and Chance is there, and the lighting and everything looks good. Once we start, I'll be fine. Like, once they roll the ball out, like once everything gets going, we'll be good.
And we're back.
And we're back. Like, literally. But like Rob was saying, everything before that, like, just getting there. Where do we go? Who do we talk to? How do I get in? Like, I need a wristband. He need a wristband. Like, I forgot my wristband. I had to go back and get a wristband. Like, definitely just, I mean, I would say once in a lifetime experience, but this is something we hope to do more and more with more people. But definitely once in a lifetime with Chance, with this opportunity. And thank you for the team that gave us tickets. We got to stay. It was a crazy show.
Amazing show.
Popcorn's fire at the Roxy as always. It was good vibes for sure.
Nah, Chan's show is amazing. If you have the chance to see that, no pun intended, or if you have the chance, no pun intended, to go to a festival and see him, please go do that. He had puts on an amazing show. It's an amazing show.
That's a fact. It was, I can't listen. Chance doing ultra light beam, I did not.
That meant a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know that was good. I did not. I was getting emotional. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting emotional back there, man.
That's one of them features, bro. That's one of them features that go down in rap history.
I remember vividly watching
that live stream.
No. When they fixed it on, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh,
that was the first time they did it live.
Uh-huh.
And like Chance wasn't there, and they just still played his verse. Mm-hmm. And it was amazing. Yeah. Like, I remember thinking, like, oh yeah, this shit really finna come out. I was like, yeah, it's gonna come out. Like, everything finna drop right now. But that Chance verse was the way I thought it was like, oh yeah, he's out. He's done. He's out of here. Like,
for me, it felt like the stamp to his coloring book run.
Oh yeah, facts.
It was like, this is why this happened. Yep. If you don't go listen to this album, if you don't understand why he won a Grammy, this feature can explain everything. Yep. That's how I feel about Ultra Light Beam.
I love that shit. So thanks, Chance. Definitely some behind the scenes footage. Shout out. I don't want to shout out Facebook, but like, I had the glasses on, so got a bunch of the first person. What was going on before. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But definitely go check the interview out. Check out the TikToks. We chopping it up. A bunch of funny stories. Really, just an amazing interview, start to finish.
For sure. Moving on. You know what time it is. Y'all know what season it is.
Yeah.
Funny enough, actually, we're in the mecca of sports. Like, this is the season of sports.
The Equinox.
October, the Equinox.
Yes, sir.
Equinox, bro. MLB playoffs. Yep. NFL mid-season form. Yep. NBA starts next Tuesday, and NHL started last week.
Facts.
Like, this, if you like sports,
it's the best time of the year.
It's easily the best time of the year. And the weather starts to cool down.
Yes, sir.
Man.
That's a fact.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it, true. So.
It's been a beautiful sports week.
For some. So, last night, Monday Night Football, Josh Allen came down to the A, baby.
Yes, sir.
Josh Allen came down to the A, y'all. You know what I mean?
Nigga found out.
You found out what we about down here,
yes,
boy.
Sir.
He said it was one of the only stadiums he ain't never played. And you know Josh Allen, big country ass, ain't never been to the goddamn Atlanta. He from Wyoming. Yeah. You know he
never been here.
He don't know nothing about Atlanta. But Sade, he learned something last night.
Hey, he
learned something last night.
He know now.
Come on now. So, Bijan Robinson.
Yes, sir.
What a performance. 170 rushing yards, 68 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. Mm-hmm. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. 822 total yards on the season with 2 touchdowns. He has the 5th most total yards through the first 6 games of an NFL season ever.
Yeah,
he is off to an historic pace. Mm-hmm. My question to you, are you ready to call him the best offensive weapon in the NFL?
Listen, I think I hate to throw water on this, proverb, whatever they be saying, but I don't think he's the best offensive player in the league, but I think he is I'm one of them niggas who I think it's a lot of generational people. I feel like a generation is like, only like 5-10 years. So it's gonna be a few generational niggas. I think Bijan is a generational running back. And I think at worst, he's a top 5 skill position player in the league. I don't got him 1-1 right now, but if you get him out there versus, niggas who can't start over Damar Hamlin, no jokes, it's gonna look like that. And it's crazy because he could have had more for real.
Yeah.
Like he could have had it was a lot of Atlanta drives that ended not because of him.
Yes. Yeah.
And he looked dominant in that game, start to finish. Like he had 178 rushing yards, but a lot of that, let's say 70 of it came on one run. He still gave you 100 them other 4 quarters.
If you want to know how well Bijan played last night, the topic of conversation in the game with Josh Allen is Bijan the best player in the NFL?
Facts.
That's how good of a game. That's how dominant he was last night.
He looked different.
I personally do think Bijan is the best weapon in football right now. I've heard people say the best player in football, non-quarterback. Yeah. I'm not ready to go that far just because defense is so important. And Myles Garrett,
I was going to say Myles Garrett,
Watt, and Micah Parsons are really good football players. So
they blocked Myles Garrett with 3 niggas.
Yeah, bro. So offensively, we're gonna stay on this side. But Bijan Robinson, best offensive player in football in my eyes, because he can do it all.
Right.
He could be the best slot receiver in the NFL if he truly cared about it. If he was like, hey, I'm done playing running back, guys. Yeah. I want to be Wes Welker. Guess what he would be? The best Wes Welker there ever was.
Rack would be crazy.
Exactly.
He would be like the best version of Khalil Shakir.
Precisely. 170 on the ground and just to add 68 yards receiving is ridiculous. And you saw in the first game the big playability with the receiving. I can take a swing pass and take it 50. I can take what should be a 3-yard loss and turn it into a 10-yard gain. Right. I can take a screen pass 60 yards. It's no limits to what he is capable of doing.
Yeah.
And that is why I think he's the best player and our best offensive player in football. It's with receiver. If you want to give me Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase, well, it's limited and it's dependent. Yeah. Like, look at Jamar Chase ever since Joe Burrow left.
He was cooking this.
If Michael Penix comes out this lineup and Kirk Cousins is inserted, Bijan Robinson is still going for 150 on the ground.
That's a fact.
So that is why I'm taking the running back. I got to go to running back.
I am gonna. Definitely it's a long season, and I thought Bijan would have this type of season, so I'm not really surprised that you picked him for Offensive Player of the Year.
Yes, I did.
We knew, especially because we live in Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't get the national media coverage about how good their players are until they're like amazing. So we knew Bijan was like top 3, top 4 running back at worst going into this year.
Yeah, one
of the best offensive players. But I'm still it's something about Gibbs still. I ain't gonna lie. It's just. That was so good, man. I still have Bijan. I personally, and no disrespect to Derrick Henry, no disrespect to Saquon Barkley, who had amazing seasons last year, but this season, Bijan and Gibbs.
You think are 1 and 2?
I think those are the 2 scariest running back slot receiver, like that type of player on offense in the league to game plan for. I personally think so.
Oh,
because
I think I agree with that.
Because Robinson, it's crazy. Robinson is more. I wish Thunder was here. His is, of course, he's amazingly athletically gifted, but his is more intangible sometimes. It's like, oh, this is a misdirected snap. I'm gonna take this now to HB direct snap for 20 yards, or oh, this is a slot pass. Corner is bad leverage. I'm gonna widen it out so Penix can hit me and I can run all the way up the field. And then like running, I don't want to say running styles, but his technique when he runs. It's not like he's Eric Dickerson running through niggas. It's like, oh, no, he's doing what you're supposed to do to break this tackle. When I'm in the trenches, it's 2 hands through the ball, high knees to get through. And then Gibbs on the other side is just so dynamic that it feels like there's no ceiling to either of their games. It feels like if you don't, that's what I got from the Falcons-Bills game, and we'll transition to that more. I was watching that because my dad's a Bill fan. I went into the game telling him, if you cannot tackle 7, you will lose to the Falcons. It doesn't matter who you have. If you don't stop him, he'll beat you. And it's not a lot of players like that in the NFL. It's a lot of players that if you don't stop them, yeah, they'll score, yeah, they'll get their shit off, but they won't beat you. Robinson will beat you by himself if you do not stop him.
I love it. Yep. Now let's jump to where you was going, the Bills.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
Fraud watch. Watch.
And we get into your team right after this because it lines up perfectly. Yeah. You got some bragging to do. Now I'm Mr. Tell y'all how right my co-host is. I'm gonna tell you when Ish was right.
Yeah.
He came in here about a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies. 2 months ago.
Yeah,
and right before the season started and said 2 things that might reign true. Now it's only week 6.
Yeah.
We're on a podcast, so we're here to overreact.
Yeah. Oh, listen, y'all getting this one today. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all getting this one today.
But right now in week 6, Ish said 2 months ago, the Patriots were winning the division, and by the end of the season, it's not going to be, oh my God, the Bills made the playoffs and they're a Super Bowl contender. It's going to be Josh Allen took this team to the playoffs.
Yep.
And both of those things after these 2 weeks since we've been off of football look to be reigning true.
Yes,
Drake Maye is in the MVP conversation. Like I said, get there in a second.
Yep.
But Josh Allen has started turning the ball over again. Mm-hmm. The defense is starting to get injured like they do every year. Yep. And I'm one of those people that if you are the 49ers and it's obvious that the run you've been on has taken you out of injuries, or the Baltimore Ravens right now where it's just you have an injury bug, that's one thing. But if Matt Milano gets injured every 4 years, I'm not giving you the excuse that Matt Milano is hurt.
Literally.
Like, you're hurt every year, and Ed Oliver just came back from injury, but they have injuries like that every year. I think they need to change their whole strength and conditioning program, personally.
They every year they have 4 corners that are hurt.
Exactly. And what, 2 went down last night?
Yeah. Like
so
every year they have 4 that get hurt.
So it looks shaky in Buffalo.
Yes, sir.
How confident are you in them staying to the A-plus contender they were?
Yeah.
How confident are you in them continuing their reign?
Sometimes, I'm going to start, it's crazy. I'm going to start this with a story, and I'm going to answer the question. So the first 2 Scooby-Doo movies, right? I did not know why I loved them so much. Like the live-action joints, right?
Yeah.
Those are James Gunn movies.
Wow.
Did not know that.
Wow.
And sometimes you know something.
Wow.
You just don't know why you know it. So when the Bills were 4-1 heading into the Patriots, I was like, these niggas are fraud. Like, I just didn't know why. And then I saw the stat this morning. The record of the teams that the Bills have beaten is 3-21. Shout out to Chris Broussard. I'm actually going to steal this. We actually don't shout out Broussard enough.
For sure.
Some would say tomato cans. And the thing is, that's what I love about the NFL. Eventually, we will find out. And the Bills roster is not an elite roster. The Bills don't have a wide receiver 1. They don't have a CB 1. They don't have an elite pass rusher. Joey Bosa was shut out by Will Campbell, a rookie. Running back is good. They have no one that can separate. They are regressing across the board. And not only that, their worst football is ahead of them. It's like, and week 1, it was just it was so much aura on the line week 1.
Yeah.
It was so much Lamar, Josh, Ravens storm out to a lead, Josh come back. It was like, well, these obviously are the 2 best teams in the AFC, and then the Chiefs. Surprise, those teams will not even be in the conference championship round. Neither of those teams. Mm-mm. But the reason I never believed in the Bills is because that's going to be one of the worst defenses in the league. And you saw it. You saw Drake Maye go in there, dice them up. You saw Lamar dice them up. You saw Michael Penix and Bijan Robinson yesterday do everything they needed to win that game. And
Tua moved the ball on them.
Tua moved the ball.
They were on a game-winning drive.
Like, that is the thing. The Bills are on crazy fraud watch right now. And this is what people forget. The Bills used to be that that pent up team that was waiting. Oh my God, no mistakes, please. They're so anxious. Like if anything went wrong, it was a powder keg. The Bills used to be the Eagles.
Yeah.
And now they both are again.
Yep.
Now they both are teetering on that line. They went from, oh yeah, no doubt 1 seed. Maybe it'll be somebody else. They will not win this division, and they will not host a playoff game in Buffalo this year.
I am not ready to say they won't win the division because Josh Allen is really good at football.
Right.
Josh Allen is amazing.
He is so good now.
But that team is not. That team is not
so
good.
Bad.
They remind me of the Ravens.
Yeah.
The Bills and the Ravens are very similar.
Yep.
2 dynamic running backs, 2 all-world, all-time quarterbacks, and a bunch of solid players everywhere else.
Some niggas out there like.
The Bills, Kyle Hamilton is Ed Oliver. He's not as good as Kyle Hamilton, but like that's their dynamic player. Right. Everybody else over there is just good to really. Marlon is really good. I'll give him really good, and on down it's just good.
Right.
The Bills have a great offensive line.
Yeah.
The Ravens have a decent offensive line at times, and they both have okay receiving cores with Shakir and Zay Flowers able to be great gadget guys.
The same person.
It's same exact person. Same exact person. So, and Keon Coleman and Vontaze Walker, and then you got Rashad Bateman and Curtis Samuel. Like that, very similarly built teams. Mm-hmm. And you got 2 coaches in Sean McDermott and John Harbaugh who just can't fuck with Andy Reid.
Nope.
They're in the same predicament, and no one has really noticed the parallel of the two.
They're the same. That's what makes that rivalry so good.
Yes.
Because they're the same niggas.
Exactly. So it's really just like which quarterback is going to overcome his team this game.
Right. And what's so frustrating is they're now, not only are, that's the thing. It took a while for us to notice that they were the same team. Other NFL teams are noticing. Like the Lamar game plan is now the same as the Josh Allen game plan. You would think a mobile quarterback you would never play man against. You would never want to turn your back and just smother the wide receivers. But no one on the Bills or Ravens can separate.
Exactly.
And you're seeing what they're, and this is why NFL defenses, it's kind of a boomerang effect. Like NFL offenses jump ahead, and then NFL defenses find some shit that'll close the gap.
Yep.
That delayed middle linebacker rush niggas are doing to Lamar.
It's incredible.
That shit is tough.
It's incredible.
And listen, I saw Levante David do it to, I think, a nigga that, I forget who he did it to. He did it to a nigga that couldn't run. Mm-hmm. I felt so bad for that nigga, bro. Like, that shit just opened up, bro.
I think it was Sam Darnold.
It was Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. Like, there isn't an answer for that yet. Mm-hmm. So they are both Lamar and Josh Allen. And Josh Allen's healthy. So you're not seeing this right now. The Ravens went from 40 points a game to 6. If Josh Allen missed 2 weeks, the Bills wouldn't score 3 touchdowns. Both of these teams rely on the consistent, impeccable play from their quarterback. And sometimes that's just not enough.
It's not enough.
Like Josh Allen, 3 straight games with a pick, and the pick was at the end of the game. But prior to the pick, it wasn't like a stinker. Like it's not like he had like a vintage Josh Allen game. Mm-hmm. Like they just were not good enough. They just did not play well enough to win.
He had 2 picks. One was at the end of the half. The other one was at the end of the game. Like it wasn't. They weren't. The one at the end of the half was a bad pass, but it's 12 seconds.
Yeah, like it wasn't like something that like the first touchdown he had. Mm-hmm. Where he held the safety, shout out Jesse Bates. I mean, that's Josh Allen.
Exactly.
Too mad.
Exactly.
Like, that drive is just another, that's just another drive for Josh Allen.
Yeah.
If Drake May did that, I'd be losing my mind. But that's just another drive for Josh Allen. That is how good these quarterbacks have gotten.
Yeah.
But there's nobody else
to bring them along.
Literally, there's no other, like Tom Brady, people forget this. Gronk and Randy Moss were 1 year apart.
Yeah.
Like, if Randy stayed 1 more year, he would have played with Gronk, Edelman, and Randy Moss all at the same time.
And he who should not be renamed.
Yeah, facts. The best tight end duo I've ever seen. But, Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison. Oh, my God. I'm blanking on
Reggie Wayne?
Yeah, Reggie Wayne. And then we went to the Broncos. Weapons everywhere.
Demarius Thomas.
Emmanuel
Sanders.
Julius Thomas. That's
Julius
who it was.
Thomas, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the Thomas. Bro, you need someone else. And especially for a superstar quarterback, because you're not going to have 5, 6, 7 guys that are going to be elite. You need one game changer on offense that's going to bail your superstar quarterback out because the defense gets paid too.
Exactly. And the unfortunate truth about both of these teams is that Patrick Mahomes is in the same situation.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is in the same exact situation. Whereas versus they have James Cook and Derrick Henry. Yep. He has Rashee Rice and Travis Kelce.
Facts.
But everything else around him, Xavier Worthy, gadget guy, Juju,
could not
Rashad Bateman, Keon Coleman.
Yep.
You got your running back. That'll be your whatever. Then you have your good tight end. They all have solid tight ends.
Facts.
He has a solid offensive line. He has a better defense than the 3.
Yep.
But what really is separating them is Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo.
Facts.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
And that is why it frustrates me with the way we frame the conversation around Lamar, Josh, and Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. And that is also why you see during the regular season up until about week 14, when the playoffs are getting ready to start, you start seeing everybody just want to say Lamar's better, Josh is better, Lamar is better, Josh is better. I said it after week 1. Shit.
Have they caught up?
Yeah.
Have they caught up?
Like, you want to say it because you know what you're watching.
Yep.
You know your talent you're seeing.
You know how good they could. They legit could.
Exactly. But you also know why they are not. And we know it's because of who is running those teams. Yeah. So just the coaching, this year you're really starting to see how much coaching matters in football. Because when you get to these A-plus superstars, and you're like, why can't Josh Allen, why can't Lamar Jackson win a Super Bowl? It's coaching. It's nothing else. Yeah. It's coaching. So, Ish, you've been waiting on this.
Yes, sir.
And I want to give a shout out to Stunner.
Yes, sir.
Because Stunner was the one who came in and said Drake Maye going to be the best quarterback in this class. Mm-hmm. I came in here and I said, I don't know if he'll be better than Jaden and Caleb, but he's going to be really good, and this quarterback class is going to be one of the best ever. Yep. And this 2024 quarterback class of Michael Penix, Drake Maye, J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, and Caleb Williams will go down as one of the 5 best ever.
Damn. That's 5, 6 starting quarterbacks.
That's 5 starting quarterbacks.
4 maybe, elite quarterbacks.
Maybe literally 4 potential top 6, 8 quarterbacks.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ish is a New England Patriots fan. Ish is a New England Patriots fan. For those of you that are joining us from the Chance interview, this is your first time watching us. My teams are the Ravens, the Warriors, the Hawks, and the Falcons, Atlanta, and then those are my 2 favorite players. Obviously, you can figure out who. Ish, Spurs, Patriots.
Yes, sir.
Take it away.
Listen, we are so back. Oh, my God. It took everything for me not to curse because I know this is going right to the TikTok. But just know we are so back up. Oh, my. Like, we have a... Going from not having hope, and Rock knows this, last 3-4 years, when your team bad, you kind of emotionally distance yourself. Mm-hmm. It's like you married, but you don't really say good morning to her. But now, like the sun shines. So, like I'm feeling amazing in this May weather right now. Like we are so back. Not only do we have a dynamic quarterback, but he's a demon.
Yeah.
He's a big game player.
Yeah.
He is a, dare I say, Josh Allen-esque. Pulled up on Josh Allen on Monday. Listen, it's been a couple tough Mondays for Josh lately. It's been a couple hard primetime games because Josh Allen was on the field with Drake Maye, and I don't know who was the best quarterback. Through, 6 games? Drake Maye has been, at worst, the 3rd best quarterback in the league. I think Baker's been better than him. I think it's hard for me with Lamar because they average 40 for 3 straight games. But of quarterbacks that are actively playing, I don't know if I could tell you a quarterback I'd rather have than Drake Maye, other than maybe Mahomes and Baker. But what we have seen from this development is, I'm going to steal this from what I said a lot about Wemby last year. Shout out to the people that follow me on Twitter. we're seeing a leap here, baby. We are seeing we had a good rookie year to, oh, shit. And that is how fast it happens. Mike Vrabel has came in, and I'll admit, I was a Ben Johnson guy. We'll talk about Ben Johnson in a second. And provided stability to an organization, which is super underrated. And I'm going to say super underrated because I underrated it. But we, like Rock just talked about, the Ravens and the Bills, their stability is Josh Allen. Their stability is Lamar Jackson. And a lot of times when you have a young quarterback, they want to just put the whole franchise on his shoulders. They want to say, here, Cam Ward, fix 15 years of bad draft picks and coaching. Here, Bryce Young, fix 8 years of post-Cam idiocy. Fixed our whole franchise. And that's just too much for one player.
Simple.
But when you bring in someone like Mike Vrabel, like Josh McDaniels, people who have been there, done that, to say, yo, listen, you take your next steps. We'll figure out everything else. We'll get the defense right. We'll get you your running backs. We will get you the adequate weapons. Just do you. This is the type of play that changes franchises.
For sure.
We mentioned he's in the MVP race. That is real.
No, for sure.
Like, Drake May numbers are disgusting right now. And what's even scarier is that schedule is cupcake sweet.
Cupcake sweet. Cupcake sweet.
Like, super bad. And, I do want to shout out Stunner because Stunner was definitely the first one to be the Drake May guy. I would say he was the first Drake May guy. But what I have seen is, like, it's weird because, like, we're older than these niggas now. So it's kind of hard to, like really see it in the correct light. But through 6 weeks of Patriots football, and I can't say I've watched every snap, I do not know what his weaknesses are this season. Now, there may present some, of course, because he's not a perfect player. He's going to struggle with certain things. But everything asked of him, Josh McDaniels, so far, he's done. He's taking deep shots. He's not taking them when they're not open. He's scrambling when he should. He used to hold the ball too long. He's not doing that as much. I think the sky is the limit for Drake May. It's like, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful day outside. It's like, what time is it? It's 7:30. It still feels like the sun is out. It feels like it's 4 p.m. for me. Like nothing could ruin this mood for sure.
All right. I agree with everything it said. That's his guy. That's his segment. All right. Moving on to my guy.
Yes.
Real quick. Very quick.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Travis Hunter and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We need to get a nickname for Travis Hunter.
We do.
We're going to figure one out.
I'm going to think of that. I'm going to think on that. Yes. But Travis, my dog, Mr. Two-way player, has been incredible this season. The only thing I have to say is I told y'all. I told y'all he's different.
He's demon.
I told you. Yo, Travis Hunter's going down as one of the 10 best football players ever.
He's so special.
All he has to do is stay healthy. Yeah. He is so ridiculously good at football, bro. Yeah. Like, he is actually one of the best receivers in football and one of the best defensive players in football.
Already.
At 22. Yeah. Like, and why I'm saying this, guys, is if you go look at Travis Hunter's stats, you're not going to be wowed.
Right.
It's not going to be that. Mm-hmm. But I've watched every Jacksonville Jaguars game because I'm a sicko. Mm-hmm. His talent jumps off the screen.
Literally oozes off the screen.
When Trevor Lawrence has probably missed Travis Hunter on 300 worth of yards of passing. Yeah. Like, and I'm not being exaggerative. Liam Cohen has said this. Trevor Lawrence himself has said this. Mm-hmm. They have missed him on a lot of plays due to Trevor's eyes not being where they're supposed to be, due to pressure, et cetera factors. Various factors. Sorry, not et cetera factors. But various factors are the reason why he's been missing him. But he gets open. He gets separation. When he gets the ball in his hand, he's so shifty and dynamic.
He's impossible to tackle.
He's impossible to tackle with one defender. If he gets you off balance, he's going to win that matchup every time. Yeah. And on the defensive side of the ball, he was guarding JSN.
Yo, he's crazy.
Like, at the end of the half, JSN, him versus him, mano-y-mano, he won the rep.
Yeah, legit.
And then they had 2 more reps. One, JSN got him, didn't get the ball. And then the other one, he won that rep. Like, he's going up against all pro-level receivers and winning man-to-man reps. And on the other end, you looking at him like, dog, he needs 10 touches a game.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous, bro. He's ridiculous. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are a good football team.
Yeah.
I don't believe in them, though.
No.
Trevor Lawrence is the exact opposite of Patrick Mahomes. One of me and Ish's coined things about Mahomes is he makes quarterback look like the easiest thing that has ever existed. Like, how isn't everybody good at this? It's so simple.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Trevor Lawrence makes quarterback look like calculus.
That shit looks impossible watching Trevor Lawrence play quarterback.
Bro, you'll watch 3 Trevor Lawrence possessions and be like, how is this dude an NFL quarterback? And then he will throw the prettiest ball you've ever seen.
Yo, like, that shit looks so tough when Trevor Lawrence is playing football. Like,
bro, so...
like, and just to add on to the Travis Hunter shit, like, Travis Hunter one-on-one with Xavier Worthy. Like, full speed running with Xavier Worthy. Like,
what's wrong with him, bro? What's wrong with him?
It's crazy, bro.
Bro, the deep shot he caught against Kansas City where he jumps up like a leap from, like, what's wrong? And then he, like you said, the next possession, he running stuff for...
Yo, Xavier Worthy, Xavier Worthy, deep shot, Travis Hunter with him step for step. He come out the game. He like, what's wrong with Travis Hunter? The nigga need oxygen. He just caught a 40-yard pass and then covered 80 yards worth of route. Like, he get this nigga some air.
Yeah, bro. But Trav is different. Trevor is not. And Leon Cohen is an excellent coach for working with Trevor and having them at, are they 4-1 or 4-2? They lost this week. They're 4-2. So I still think they're a playoff team. It's a chance they win that division because I'm not believing in Indy. I refuse. They can make the playoffs undefeated, and I still won't believe in Indy. But the Jacksonville Jaguars will be a playoff team. They will not go anywhere in the playoffs because of Trevor Lawrence.
No, that's a fact. I do want to just a couple more quick hitters because I am the registered Jackson Dart guy. Listen, Jackson Dart, the Giants won't do anything this year without Malik Neighbors because you're just asking too much on that offense.
If you're supposed to throw it to an LSU receiver every play, what happens when he gets hurt?
Literally, like, listen, listen, that rule will last the test of time because, like, even if he's not a great LSU receiver, still throws him. Yeah. Like we had Keyshawn Boutte. He's just number one right now. He's just a number one wide receiver right now. Like, he's on pace for 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Like, if you have any LSU wide receiver, throw it to them every play. But Jackson Dart, what I've seen, it's been a lot of kind of what I thought it would be. A lot of, some accurate passes, but a lot of, I don't want to say aura football, but like diving head first through niggas for a first down. Like, shit Russell Wilson's just not going to go out there and do. Like, yeah, Russell Wilson is a good quarterback. Who cares? Jackson Dart is going to fucking dive head first through the middle linebacker on 3rd and 1. And the Giants have been sneaky competitive. I like the future that New York has.
Me too, bro. That's all you want to see with a young team. It's just to be competitive, have a good primetime win, something to regalvanize the troops, bro. And when your quarterback, when you make a quarterback change, the quarterback change works, the coach's messages now become easier to listen to.
Right.
Because y'all look like y'all was down the shit trail.
Yeah.
And his decision, the aura, the culture, I'm not using culture, but the aura, the
moxie. That's the
moxie.
That's the white word for
thank
culture.
You, bro. Thank you. Bro. Thank you, bro. God, fucking some what the fuck am I talking about over here? But the aura, the moxie that he brings, it galvanizes your locker room, and your players respect you for making that decision, moving off a veteran, potential Hall of Fame candidate in Russell Wilson to go to this young guy when you know your team needs it. That's a great coaching decision by Brian.
And I ain't gonna lie, walking into the blue tent is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie. That is one of the funniest things. They said he took his hat off like he was walking into like a war vet. Like,
dog.
Like he legit took his hat off like, Lord, please let this nigga be okay.
Fuck is wrong with dude?
Shout out Brian Daboll, man.
He was like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Yo, Russell Wilson, I ain't gonna lie. Poor Russell. I don't feel bad for Russell Wilson often. I saw Russ get in the game, and I'm like, yo, Russ, just keep him afloat. He skipped that first slant into the ground. The camera cut right to the blue tent.
Bro, the NFL and these camera cuts.
Yo, please tell me you saw the Jaden Daniels was last night?
Did I see the Jaden Daniels?
Fam, he doinked the kick. They cut to Jaden Daniels. He missed that shit. Yo, that shit is so funny.
Dog, talk about something hilarious. The funniest shit is when it'll go just like this, bro. Josh Allen throws interception. Marlon Humphrey returns it. Lamar Jackson, next play, touchdown, right to Josh Allen.
Yo, the NFL is nasty with it, bro.
Bro, they're crazy, bro.
Listen, the NFL don't care if you made $200 million last year or $700K. That nigga from Washington fumbled. The camera was on him for 3 straight minutes.
Dog, that shit is too funny, bro.
Yeah, hell no, man. Shout out to them niggas, man.
All right, moving on, though. All right. I have an announcement, and it is a very sad announcement. We have about 11 minutes left on football.
Okay.
The Kansas City Chiefs are going back to the Super Bowl.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, y'all.
Hey, dog.
Usually it takes me like the divisional round to say it.
Yeah.
Nope. Didn't take that long. They're only 3-3. It's not like they're undefeated. They
played the hardest schedule in the league, 3-3.
Listen, y'all. It's over. It's over. Wow. And this is why I say it's over. Yeah. This is the funny reason. We'll get into the X's and O's in a second. Mm-hmm. The real reason, though, I told you guys this. It's going to take a superhero performance from Lamar or Josh Allen to beat Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. Neither one of those quarterbacks have the team or the coaching staff to do that this year. Yep. It's that simple. I don't care about y'all's playoff history.
Nope.
The 13-second game. I don't care about anything. It has nothing to do with how good they are, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen individually. Everything about their teams. Their teams just will not do enough around them for them to beat the Chiefs.
Facts. Or get a chance to.
I love the other Harbaugh brother that John. No, Jim. Yeah. I love Jim Harbaugh. Yeah. I think Jim Harbaugh is a magnificent coach.
NFL legend.
But the Chargers are now just too hurt.
Yep.
I actually do think he instills enough confidence in Justin Herbert, and playing a team 3 times a year is so difficult, and especially when you have a coach like that, a coaching staff like the Chargers, it can get done.
Nice.
The Chargers could have beat the Chiefs. Not with the injuries. You lose your 2 best offense. Like, what type of luck is that? Lose your 2 best offense.
2 all-pro linemen.
2 all-pro linemen are just gone. So, and you lose both your running backs.
Yeah.
Like, sorry to the Chargers, bro. Y'all were I thought Justin Herbert might have gotten the MVP this year. That's how good they look. But it's over for them. So,
well, hypothetically, if something didn't happen, Justin Herbert might have won that.
We in week 6 and it's already happening.
He's already if man in week 6, bro. I love this league, bro.
And everybody else, Steelers, Colts, Patriots, Drake May, maybe soon, but not this year. That's they're going back to the Super Bowl, bro.
That's the thing. We are headed for I don't know who it's gonna be. It could be it might be Trevor Lawrence. It could be Drake May. I'm trying to think of other AFC teams that are going to be in there. Shit, this is how this movie ends. Someone is going to have the best season they've ever had. And their fan base is going to be like, we really believe we have the guy. And Mahomes going to step on them niggas in the AFC Championship and walk to the Super Bowl. That is where we are headed, unfortunately. And I'm going to be honest, man. That nigga's so good, kid. Did you see that throw versus the Lions, bro?
Listen, bro.
Yo, Mahomes, let me describe the throw, of course, for the people, the people who may not have seen the Chiefs-Lions game. He's got Travis Kelce on a corner, middle linebacker underneath the route doing his best to get out there. Listen, anybody know, it's like he's trying to sprint to get out there. So it's literally just natural for your body, just for a second. You just look down, try to get, air, dig deep. You look down just for a moment to really chop your feet. Mm-hmm. Mahomes, see that nigga look down and throw it by his head instead, bro. Like that, Mahomes is such a demon sometimes, bro.
He's ridiculous,
who
bro.
think of shit like that, bro?
He's ridiculous, bro. And he's
leading the NFL in touchdowns right now as well.
You know something that Braun coined this term, and It wasn't that he coined it. Somebody coined it talking about him.
Right.
And it's one of might be his greatest attribute is his competitive stamina never dies.
Nope.
LeBron and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes looks like in week 7 he's never won anything.
Ever. He's starving.
Like, he's one of those guys you can tell, just like him looking at First Take and them having the Lions at number 1 in the top 5 and not having them in there is enough for him to be like, all right.
Yeah, like he's mad.
He is truly just a different type of competitor. And the biggest, I said this, I be saying shit that don't even make sense about Patrick Mahomes now. I say I want Lamar Jackson at every game except for when it's 2 minutes left. I don't even know what that means. I'm on some basketball shit. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Listen, first 3 quarters, nigga. First 3 quarters, bro.
But dead ass, bro. Patrick Mahomes, bro, in that fourth quarter when the pressure mounts, when the moment can't get no bigger. Yeah. There is only one guy I want. Yeah. And that will reign true probably till he is not in the NFL anymore, dog. Yeah, like this team, this coaching staff, and this reign of the Kansas City Chiefs, they just might keep going to Super Bowls, bro. Like, I don't know when it's ever gonna stop. It's October. I'm telling you they're going to the Super Bowl, bro. I have no doubt about it. They will be back in the Super Bowl.
Earlier this year, and where were those people? Earlier this year, we asked, have they caught up to Patrick Mahomes? Mahomes' last 4 games, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's leading the NFL in touchdowns and leading his own team in rushing yards at the same time.
Dog.
He is like and shout out to Stunner, and I really don't mean to I don't mean to pick on Stunner, but I am legit closing the Josh Allen Patrick Mahomes case. I have gotten to a point I am not entertaining it. Like, I just can't, out of respect for how Mahomes is playing, I just can't. He is so far ahead of he makes everything look effortless.
1,800 total yards, 14 touchdowns, 76 QBR with his 4th in the NFL. That's his stats this year. He's on a different level, bro. And this is him coming off of him being 1-1 in the last 2 weeks. Like, since we left, he lost the game, won a game.
Literally.
We just know what we saw. We know who he is, and we know when it's like, oh, there it is. Yeah. And every year, it's against one of the teams we think is on their level. Yep. It's against a Baltimore, a Buffalo, a Detroit,
I remember he
Green
did it to
Bay.
the Bucks one year.
Did it to the Bucks one year. Brady, Yes, bro. Like, it's always a primetime game, and the Chiefs look like, oh, shit.
Yeah, oh, shit.
And Rashee Rice is coming back next week, everybody.
And now, see, this is what it's so...
They're getting better. You know how you said the Buffalo Bills' best football is behind them? Yeah. The Chiefs, the best football is ahead of them.
Yeah, they might have the best wide receiver core in the AFC now. That's the scary part. Like if I asked you who had the best wide receiver core in the AFC, what would you think? Like,
I would say Cincinnati, but it don't matter right now.
Yeah, Jamar. Listen, definitely Jamar and T. And but that's just 2 because I don't like that third. What's that nigga name?
Oh, you mean like a core as a general?
Just as pass catchers, they can throw. I'll say pass catcher, not even wide receiver core. They go
cool.
Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Juju at wide receiver 4, and Travis Kelce. Like 5 legit contributors at wide receiver, tight end. Other teams don't have that. Like Rashee Rice might be in, if he's your wide receiver 1. Xavier Worthy, your wide receiver 2. Marquise Brown, your wide. Like, Marquise Brown was niggas' wide receiver 1s. Yeah. Like, they are. The Chiefs are so scary. The Chiefs are so scary.
Yeah, bro. That is. Good luck, everybody. Man. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. I get over now.
That's crazy. I know we only got a couple more minutes for football. I do want to hit this for Nelson, though. Pause. Your boys.
The Eagles.
Yes. What is up? Shout out Kevin Lawrence. What's going on?
They have a Kevin Patullo problem.
Okay.
Kevin Patullo is the offensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right.
He does not know how to call plays to the best of Jalen Hurts' ability.
That's fair.
And that is so obvious in the way he is calling these Eagles games.
He
is calling these Eagles games like I got D'Angelo Gibbs, D'Anthony Bell, and Tyler Banks on my team.
Shout out to them niggas right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to the
legends.
Some
real niggas right now.
Some real niggas. Some real niggas. He is calling them games like it's 2003, and we in rec, and
they got the Hurricanes.
We on 8U, they on the Hurricanes, and my running back's better than yours, so we gonna run 22 dive all game.
Yep.
And that's not how the NFL works.
No, sir.
Yes, your team is more talented than every other team in the NFL. But if you don't call this game situationally and schematically in the correct manner, you will lose. And that is exactly what's happening with the Philadelphia Eagles. First off, the defense is falling apart by the thread. More specifically, the secondary is falling apart by the thread. And that is a problem in itself. But they had Vic Fangio, who in a single game, after he gets a full week to scout somebody that he might have already played in the playoffs, they can overcome that. I'm not really worried about the defensive side of the ball because of who is at the helm of that. Yeah. Their offense is a problem because I don't know if the offensive coordinator is going to get a good enough read of who Jalen Hurts is by the end of this season to call it a Jalen Hurts-style game in the playoffs. It is extremely obvious when you watch these games that Jalen Hurts is limited. All of this top 4, top 5, top 6 quarterback nonsense we do with him is cute. He's not that. He's just not that. And it's okay. The conversation starts at 7 and below. He's not better than Joe Burrow. He's not better than Justin Herbert. He's not better than Baker Mayfield.
Listen.
Like, it's just what it is, bro.
And listen, we coined this term. We'll share it because I believe this is a very accurate term. And I'm going to start using this in conversation. Niggas don't like it. I'm going to refer them back to this episode. He is the Lamar Jackson of Brock Purdy's.
Yes. That's a perfect way to describe it.
He's the Lamar Jackson of Brock Purdy's.
And that's not a slight.
Right.
I'm saying he's the 7th best quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
And that's okay. He won a Super Bowl. It's clearly okay. Yep. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm not saying he won't make it to the Hall of Fame. I am just saying there are obvious limitations to his game.
Right.
And when everything isn't perfect and peaches and cream, it is obvious. Yeah. It shouldn't be this hard to get A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith the football, guys. It's not that hard.
That's what's killing me. I'm glad you mentioned Devontae Smith. Everybody's like, where's A.J. Brown touches? Devontae Smith was already on a diet, nigga. Devontae Smith was already sacrificing for the team, nigga.
Yeah.
It's getting, this nigga's starving.
He on a fast at this point, dog.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, so it's Kevin Patullo. Yeah. The Eagles just won a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts in this exact same offensive unit. It's not an issue of personnel. It is obviously a coaching issue, obviously a situational issue. Mm-hmm. And until I'm not about to sit here and act like I know more than professional offensive coordinator, so that's why I'm not giving a solution because I don't know the solution at the time. What I do know 2 things though. Actually, let me not talk about my knowledge like that. I'm smart. There's 2 things they can do better. Yep. They need to run Jalen Hurts more in the design quarterback run, and that includes read options, so a potential to give more RPOs in general. Let's start there. They need more RPOs in general, and secondly, I say this to the Falcons as well, get under center.
Yeah, that pistol shit is killing me, bro.
The get under center. Saquon Barkley will be so much more effective if you're giving the ball from under center. Yep. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts will be much more effective if they can run play action off of Saquon. Your offensive line that is struggling and run blocking will be better if you get under center and run from under center versus the shotgun because it takes longer to develop and it's a different blocking scheme. Yep. So those are the 2 things I would say, but the biggest issue is Kevin Patullo.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree. I am a little lower on Jalen Hurts than the consensus currently, just because, fam, I ain't gonna lie, it has looked bad, and that's the thing with a bad offensive coordinator is it's hard to really. It's like, was that you? Was that your fault? It's like because naturally there are gonna be opportunities, even if you call the wrong plays, but I'm not mad at you missing the opportunities because you're not ready for them to be there.
Exactly.
That's the way, and I think a lot of casual football fans don't understand. It's like, hey, they take a screenshot. It's like, hey, this guy's wide open right here up the seam. It's like, fam, it's 4 seconds from snap to throw. He doesn't see the entire field. You go in order. It's not like Madden where you can snap the ball in Madden and figure out some shit is open later. Yeah. You try to do that in the NFL, you were going to be sacked already. The play is over.
Yes, yeah.
But A.J. Brown and Devontae, man, it is. Listen, thank God Devontae Smith is the guy he is for sure. because AJ Brown is a punt away from Antonio Brown. Like AJ, like we have not seen. Like everybody's calling AJ Brown a diva, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been winning. They've been at worst. Like if we were to rank success the last 4 years, they're what, second or third?
Mm-hmm.
They went to a Super Bowl, lost, went back to Super Bowl, won, and in between them, they were a great team the entire time. If this shit nosedives, fam, it's no telling what AJ Brown is gonna do, bro. It's no telling.
No telling.
And
he got every right to.
And that's the thing. That is the quiet part out loud. Nobody can tell him he's wrong. And this is where I'll leave it. I want to slice up a little blame pie. I'm gonna go 30% Jalen Hurts, 70% of that joint going head coach. I'm back on it.
Why?
Because I think you're right. I think Kevin Patullo don't know what he's doing. I think he's in over his head. Respectfully, Chris, I don't know that nigga. But you're an offensive coach.
Yeah.
That should be like you used to call plays.
Okay.
I feel like if as a offensive coach, that should be your stamp. Like McVay loses an offensive coordinator every couple years. That's still the McVay offense. Same thing with Kevin O'Connell. Dan Campbell. Like if this is what you're supposed to do, I need your fingerprint to be on it somewhere. Like in Arizona right now, they're having this problem where it's like the OC was like, I didn't like that play. Like at the press conference, they're like, I didn't like that play. And they asked that coach about it. He's like, I didn't like that play either. And niggas like, so why the fuck is that play being called?
Yeah.
I feel like the Eagles right now have a lack of identity as a offense. And it can't, and it's crazy because I give Jalen 30%. They have a lack of identity, and I know it's not Jalen. That's the thing. I know it's not Jalen. I feel like he has that benefit of the doubt. He's a champion. He's competed at multiple levels, and he's had 8 offensive coordinators already.
Let me tell you why I went Patullo over Sirianni.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming,
right? I
don't know, obviously. I'm assuming that Sirianni's thought process is, it's week 5. Okay. It's week 4. It's week. I hired him. I just hired him. I can't jump in and scratch all of this. We doing it my way. I know what it is because you got to give him a chance to grow. You got to get him out of his growing pains. Right. We don't know what's being said in between the meetings and in between Monday through Saturday. Yeah. So maybe he does have a lot of input, but he's letting him run his philosophy. Right. And he's letting him pick the plays and these situational moments to see how it is. And when it's playoff time and we get that ESPN notification, Nick Sirianni's going to start calling plays, or Kevin Patullo is coming down to the offensive, coming down to the sideline. Like, we'll know why. Yeah, so I'm going to leave some room because he just came off a Super Bowl.
That's true.
He just, like, the only thing different about this team is this offense, is this offensive coordinator. Yeah. So it's like, that's who I'll put the blame there first before I say it's Nick Sirianni who just won.
And that offensive line is different.
It's different. The offensive line is different.
That is the silent killer that's... I don't know if it's really playing this offense as much as in my feelings, I feel like their offensive line is playing them a bit more than... than Jalen's play. Like, people are criticizing Jalen's play. I'm like, Jalen has been bad, and I think the offensive line has been good, but... that was the identity of the Eagles, I feel like. Yeah. I feel like the Eagles' identity started in the trenches last year. We had Jordan Carter. We had the best defensive line in the league. We had the best offensive line in the league. We're going to punch you in your face, and we're going to do it the entire game no matter what. Now, they don't have that, and I feel like they're trying to decide, like, okay, are we going to be a run and shoot, run and gun team where it's streaks or slants, or are we going to be a Saquon gets a bunch of carries game, or I feel like they're stuck in the middle. And to Sirianni's credit, I have seen them play amazing. Yeah. Yeah. We have seen them hit on all cylinders for a half. Exactly. Comeback versus the Rams.
Exactly.
So I don't know if that was him at halftime. Like, all right, no, cut this shit out. This is what we're doing.
Exactly.
So time will definitely tell, but I think, especially with the locker room, this team coming off of what they did with, the supernatural funk, like their team falling apart, they need to come together with an identity very quickly. Like, if this is still a thing, week 15, 16, 17, I'm out on the Eagles.
I don't blame you. And lastly, stop calling A.J. Brown a diva because he won the ball. And stop telling me that he shouldn't care because the Eagles are winning games.
Yeah,
A.J. Brown works out for 6 months in the offseason, every single day in the summer, sweating, running hills, lifting weights, sweating, running hills, lifting weights, running routes, full speed, 40, 50 routes a day, different quarterbacks, working out with Jalen Hurts, flying here and there, eating right.
Nigga ain't had bread in 6 months.
Niggas ain't had bread in 6 months. Niggas went on the keto diet, went vegan, did all of this shit to get right for him to get out in the moment he prepared for, in a position he knows he's top 3 in. And he gets out there and gets 1 target, then 4 targets, then gets told to run the same 5 routes. He is a playmaker. Playmakers want the ball. He is a dominant alpha athlete. Those guys are going to want the ball. Stop getting mad at professional athletes for wanting to prove that they can do their job well. It's a dumbass critique, dog. It's dumb as hell.
Especially when he's right. Like if A.J. Brown was getting 13 targets a game and they were slinging the ball around and it was costing them games, that's one thing. You aren't a diva for wanting your team to play well. They have not played well. Sorry. And the last thing I have on the Eagles, this is actually for you, A.J. Brown. Listen, sometimes, actually, I'm going to take this from Chance. Sometimes when you go out into the world, you see everything that's out there, some good and some bad, some highs and some lows, pun intended. Sometimes you got to come home. Come home, A.J. Brown. Come to a team that needs
crazy,
a wide receiver one. I know you see what Drake Maye is doing.
You're crazy.
I know that's what you need right now for your career. Take that next step. They don't need you there. They're showing that they don't want you there. You should leave.
I do not second that message. Please come to Atlanta. Atlanta Falcons.
They told me they got a top 10 receiver in Atlanta. You're gonna be in the same spot.
Hey, what's better than 1 top 10 receiver? 2.
Listen, he still got split catches with Stephon Diggs, though. Hey, shout out Stephon Diggs. Listen, I just want to shout out Stephon Diggs. Shout out Cardi B, man. Shout out the whole family, man.
Yes, Lord. While you bring up Cardi B, let's take a moment, change the mood a little bit. I want to see rest in peace to D'Angelo. We're finding this out the day of. So he was 51 passed from pancreatic cancer. If you guys don't know who D'Angelo is, he's one of the greatest R&B artists of all time, one of the greatest artists of all time, one of the founders of the genre neo soul, literally created an entire genre. Truly an amazing musician, talent, artist, creative. So just a rest in peace. Pray for his son, who lost his mother and his father. He shared a child with Angie Stone, who also passed away a couple months ago. So just pray for his son, pray for his family and all his loved ones, and rest in peace to D'Angelo, real legend, for real.
1,000. Yeah, that was a gut punch.
For real, bro. That shit hurt. All right. 2 things. I have literally 2 sentences. Baker Mayfield, keep it up, bro. I see you balling. We'll get more into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week. And the Ravens, I know the Ravens fans are like, Rock, what's up? The Ravens are on a bye, so we'll talk about the Ravens when they're about to play again.
Okay. We got to get T back on here.
For sure. Not yet, though. He might say some very wild shit. Not yet. We got to wait for him to win a few games. But basketball.
Yeah.
We playing basketball.
All around the world.
We playing basketball. All right. Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. The NBA is back. The greatest league in the world is back, dog.
Yes, sir.
We got LeBron out with a butt injury, so he will not be playing opening night.
Got sciatica.
That old ass nigga. But for opening night, we have OKC versus the Houston Rockets and the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors. I am very excited. This isn't the NBA show. We're doing that next week when the season is starting. Yep. But we got to talk some hoops, bro.
Facts.
So
been too long.
Let's just start with the open-ended question. What are you most excited for in this upcoming 25-26 season?
It's over. I'm excited for it's already over. Victor Wembanyama is here. You had your time to win your rings, to win your MVP. Listen, definitely win your defense. If you did, listen, let me tell you right now. If you have not won a Defensive Player of the Year award,
you probably won't win one.
You probably will not win one. He is back. He been talking to KG every night before bed. Nigga been lifting weights. That nigga looks crazy. Oh my! I cannot wait to watch.
Who you talking about?
Victor. Cannot wait to watch this full Victor season. And to see how good he fit. Right now, Victor Wembanyama, and I'm going to say this because we're leading into this, and we can save this clip for, let's see how the season goes. Victor Wembanyama could end the season as the best player in the NBA, in my eyes. That is how good I think he can play this year.
I second that. They're saying Victor Wembanyama may be 7'7", right?
Oh, yeah, he grew 2 inches. I'm sorry. He grew 2 inches as well. Yeah.
They said that, and then I scrolled down, and he was doing a double step back. So I don't know. I don't really know what else you want me to say other than
KG.
Yeah.
Before KG spoke to him, he was on the pod, and he was just like, just little body, nigga, just grab the ball, need it, dunk on him. And then the clip came out, Wemby's drop stepping on niggas, man. Listen, a good day for niggas over 6'11". If you are 17 years old and you're 7 feet, and even if you're not a great hooper, listen, there are job opportunities headed your way, kid.
All right. I believe I am most excited to see two things. One, can Shea keep up this historic reign he is on?
Right.
And two, is Houston, who I think they are. Because I agree with your point about Wemby, but not a point about the Spurs. I don't think the Spurs have enough yet to win a championship. So spoiler alert for next week, I do think the Western Conference Finals will be Houston and OKC. Even with the injury to Fred VanVleet.
Okay.
We talk about leap year.
Yeah.
Amon Thompson.
Yeah.
Amon Thompson will be looked at Amon Thompson for the rest of his career will be one of those guys nobody knows where to put him in the top 10, top 15. Because his impact will never be box score. Will match the box score. It will never match the box score. So what he would be able to do as a lead ball handler, as a primary defender, what Kevin Durant will look like not having to play center. No idea why that was ever a thing. But he's been playing center in Phoenix for 2-3 years.
He was playing center and point guard in Phoenix.
Dog, like just, what the fuck? Talk about playing 1 through 5. But having a big next to KD with now here's where the silver lining is in playing center. He has learned so much about help defense and blocking shots.
Facts.
And now that he knows what the center is thinking and what the center is looking at, that's going to make him better in his help defense and his transition defense and things of that nature. So, and Ime Udoka with this team, this defensive prowess they're going to have with KD, Steven Adams, Clint Capella, Amon Thompson, Jabari Smith, Tariq Eason. It's just names keep coming off the bench that are long, active, agile wings. I'm excited to see what Houston can do, and I'm excited, obviously, to see if SGA can continue to tear he's on. So my next question to you is, we know the MVP candidates are SGA, Jokic, Giannis. We know them. Luka, throw him in there.
Facts.
Who would you be surprised? Actually, no, take Luka out of there. He hasn't won one.
Okay.
Who wins their first MVP this year? Let's start there. Who wins their first MVP in the 25-26 season?
I might have gave it away. I think Wemby will be in top 3 MVP voting this year. I think, especially with the Spurs roster around him, it's not a ton of superstars, but De'Aaron Fox, young talent, and then Harper, Castle, Champagne. He's like young talent around him. I think Wemby's going to have a top 4 seed. I think he's going to be 28, 10, 5 or 6 blocks, 5 or 6 assists. Like, I think Wemby's statistical peak is very scary. Like, because his defensive impact is so outsized compared to anybody else. But I don't want that to be my only answer because that's like, of course, he thinks Wemby is good.
Yeah.
Now stay with me. And niggas who watch the show know I'm a little out there. If Zion stays healthy, If Zion stays healthy,
I like that one.
There is a path for Zion to compete for the MVP. I genuinely think that. I think this is a team with low expectations. I think Jordan Poole brings some veteran leadership to that team.
Boy, time flies.
I think if the Pelicans have an outstanding regular season, you will hear some Zion MVP buzz.
All right, my answer is, I'm going to go one off-the-wall answer and one realistic. The guy I think actually will win MVP this year, and I'm debating between two guys, but because of how I was talking about him at the end of last year, I think I got to go with him. I'm going with Ant-Man. I'm going to take Ant-Man.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards wins his first MVP this year. He developed a 3-ball last year, and not just a 3-ball. He became one of the 10 best shooters in the league all game, all year, playoffs, fourth quarter, first quarter, like including everybody, off the dribble, catch and shoot, bucket. This year, he got to Mike, and he did my favorite Sunday afternoon activity. Watch some Kobe highlights.
Get to the elbow.
He said, I learned how to play out the post, how dynamic it's going to make me as a wing if I learn how to play out the low post. So he watched some Mike highlights. He might watch some Kobe highlights. If you want to learn how to play shooting guard, I think those are probably the two best examples.
Best place to start, for sure.
I think Anthony Edwards wins MVP, averaging about 31, 5, and 6. And I believe because Minnesota wins 55 games and gets the second seed, he wins MVP. But my dark horse candidate, and this is just fun, and this for my OGs, just to let you know, like, the Clip still doing it.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep still doing it. Shit, I just found out Ice Cube got a show tonight in Atlanta, Georgia.
De La Soul got an album.
De La Soul got an album coming out. Hove dropping again.
Got to sometime.
And that boy KD.
That boy Unk still got it.
Still got it. Kevin Durant wins MVP this year, bro. What a funny-ass story that would be. But if the Rockets are amazing and they win 55 and KD is 28, 8, and 4, and he's averaging a block and a half a game, and he's 50, 40, 90, and they went from the 3 seed to the 1 seed, what you gonna say?
I have one more. And I want to, it's crazy. Your KD one, I was thinking about this, and then your KD one solidified this for me. I want to turn the clocks back to before Kevin Durant had an MVP. And Russell Westbrook went down. And they were like, man, they just can't do it without Russ. Jaylen Brown is on MVP watch.
I love it.
No Tatum. Jaylen Brown at 28, 7, and whatever. Keeping that, if the Celtics, and the Celtics very well may be a top 3, top 4 seed in the East, if they win 50-plus games, Jaylen Brown will be on my short list for MVP.
I love it.
Yep.
I'm going to keep it real.
Listen, and just for the narrative's sake.
I would quote Kevin Gates probably 3 times a show. It just has no idea what I'm doing.
He has no
idea.
The first one I did.
Okay.
No, because y'all did that at the interview. That's the only reason I recognize them. But there's always this cloud over Jaylen and Jason. Who's better? Like, yeah, Jason Tatum's obviously better, but Jaylen Brown has the Finals MVP in the Eastern Conference. If Jaylen Brown beats Jason Tatum to a regular season MVP,
that would be so funny.
The ratings, the content.
Nah, for real. Yeah. For real. And he make more money than him right now?
Yeah, facts on God.
All right.
Former Yeezy athlete. My fault.
We've been saying a lot of teams on the, other than that, we've saying a lot of teams on the West. Yeah. The East is fun.
Yeah, wide open.
Tyrese Halliburton, Achilles injury. Jason Tatum, Achilles injury. Prayers to both of those gentlemen.
That nigga said he gonna play in January.
So shut the fuck up, Jason Tatum. Please. So assuming,
I would have loved to be in the room where he was telling like Brad Stevens and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come back in January. Right. Okay.
Okay, buddy. The meds will wear off in 2 months.
Yeah. Good work.
But 2 torn Achilles from 2 top contenders.
Facts.
We got Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. Can they get it done? Can the Knicks get to the finals?
Yep.
Led by a small guard, which we said was impossible.
Right. New offensive system.
Yo, Trae Young and them young Atlanta Hawks look really good.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson leap year, Zachary leap year.
Can the Detroit Pistons continue where they left off?
Sar Thompson.
Is Cade Cunningham, is he a top 10 player? Yep. And exactly, or Sar Thompson. Yep. Somebody else I'm missing. Well,
Cleveland, Lonzo Ball, the renaissance of Lonzo Ball.
Precisely. Yep. Milwaukee, with everybody beating down, can Giannis just go 2018 LeBron and drag his team to the finals? Right. And then you have Orlando, who everybody is hoping Paolo and friends can work together.
Yep.
What are your thoughts, man? Like, how do you think the East shakes up this year? Let's go more macro, micro. If you had to pick right now, who would be the top 3 seeds in the East?
If I had top 3 seeds in the East for sure, I'm gonna go Cleveland, New York. Cleveland, New York, and Milwaukee.
Okay.
I like Miles Turner to Milwaukee a lot.
Me too, Tony.
I love that a lot for Giannis being able to not have to carry so much on defense. I know it sounds weird, carry so much on defense, having Miles there. And he's going to stretch the floor a lot for them. Cleveland, call me old-fashioned. I love X. Lonzo Ball is an X of this show. We are Lonzo Ball guys. If Lonzo Ball is going to come back and play 80% of Lonzo Ball's level, Darius Garland will not be on this team by All-Star break. Because I feel like Lonzo Ball is the difference between the Cleveland Cavaliers genuinely possibly winning a championship or losing in the second round.
Yeah.
That defense, the playmaking, his size fits so well on this team in so many different ways.
Yeah.
He complements Donovan Mitchell perfectly. He can guard bigger guards. He's going to push the pace. He's going to get everybody else involved. But more importantly than that, he's going to take some weight off Donovan Mitchell's shoulders as a creator.
Agreed.
And that is what you saw last year where Cleveland came up short. It's like, the Knicks are playing amazing, and Donovan Mitchell has 50, and he's at the free throw line gasping for air. Because of this 50, he created 38 of. And I think Lonzo, if he can manage this team offensively, he raises their ceiling so high on defense. And I love Darius Garland, but I think Lonzo just fits better. And I feel like that's probably the biggest team I'm ready to watch.
I love it. Because you know how we both are here on Lonzo.
Yeah.
Cleveland, New York, agree with you.
Milwaukee.
My third team, I'm not going to go Milwaukee.
Okay.
I'm not going Milwaukee because I don't love their guard play.
Fair.
So the 3 teams I think make the top 3 teams in the East this year for me will be Cleveland, the New York Knicks, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to give them one more chance.
Charlotte.
The Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, no. I said Charlotte joking. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have Charlotte before Philly. I'm out. I'm out.
Yo, look, bro. I'm so motherfucking cap. I'm playing, y'all.
I was gonna say Paul George.
Never in my life. I'm fucking with y'all. Y'all know, fuck Paul George, dog. I can't stand that lame ass nigga, dog. If y'all really want to know the problem Paul George is that he is not Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan-esque when he should be. It pisses me off. He has all the talent in the world, and he just want to be a rich nigga, which I get, bro. He made so much money.
That shit hard, yeah.
He just want to be cool, and he is. So I guess he accomplishes.
I fuck with Paul George, just not as a basketball player.
Love Paul George, man.
Yeah. Good podcaster.
Seriously though, my third team, I'm going to go with the Pistons. I think the Pistons, and this has everything to do with how good I think Cade Cunningham is.
Okay, I like
Cade Cunningham has his leap year this year, and the Pistons are a top 3 seed. And I want to remind you, this is going to be one of those years where the 9th seed in the West will be the 4th seed in the East.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying the Pistons winning 50 games.
Yeah.
I think 44 games, 45 games might get you the 3rd seed in the East. So I'm going to say the Pistons, and the teams that will be fighting for it will be the Pistons, Magic, and Hawks, and Celtics. I still think the Celtics are pretty good this year.
And I like that because we only had like a little bit left on the NBA. I just wanted to ask potential trades you would like to see, maybe 1 or 2.
Oh, I love that question. Great fucking question.
Like a move you would love to see a team make.
And I'm looking at teams. I'm not just on my phone, y'all. Yeah. We don't be on our phones, but I'm looking at teams. So that's what I'm trying to think. Oh, I already know. Now that I see this, I want to see the Nuggets, who we should be talking about more with Nikola Jokic on our team, but I would like to see the Nuggets go get another Cam Johnson. I loved the Cam Johnson pick. That. There it is. Yeah. I want the Nuggets to do everything in their power to get Trey Murphy.
Ooh.
There it is.
I love that. I love Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy is one of the people who's been like on the trade block for years too.
Yes,
and
yes.
No one can ever
Him and Miles Turner.
Legit, yeah, like no one can ever actually trade for him, but they're always available.
Exactly. And these are realistic. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a realistic scenario, so I'm not going to say the Warriors need to go get Giannis or something like.
Yeah, type shit. Which is
so. Why I say they need to get Trey Murphy is I believe the worst thing, not worst, wrong word, hardest thing to guard is Jokic with slashers around him.
Yeah.
And he has a creator in Jamal Murray. Mm-hmm. He has one of his old favorite slashers back in Bruce Brown. Yeah. He has a new slasher who is an upgrade version of Michael Porter Jr., not as good of a shooter, but does everything else on the floor better. Yeah. Obviously, he has his main guy in the dunker spot with Aaron Gordon.
Facts.
And then he has his bench. If you're able to get Trey Murphy, you get a knockdown shooter. Knockdown shooter and someone that can slash 6'8" guy that can run a lot of slot cups, a lot of dives, a lot of baseline dives and things of that nature. Right. Jokic catch the ball at the free throw line and he backdoor cuts, things of that nature that just makes their offense so hard to guard because of the center point that Jokic has shown himself to be. Man, if they got Trey Murphy, they go to the finals.
I like that.
What about you?
It's crazy. I brought it up. I really don't. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's. Well, I literally just said it. But if I'm Minnesota, bro, I'm picking up that phone, seeing what Jaden McDaniels for Darius Garland look like. And I don't know if it'll go through. I don't know if you want to trade Jaden McDaniels for Darius Garland. But unless the rookie guard they drafted last year is going to take that leap and become a superstar guard, I want to get Ant another perimeter creator. I feel like for 5 or 6 Ant years, they have struggled to pair that backcourt, pair that wing with someone who's going to take pressure off Ant. And I would see, especially because the price may be cheaper because of Lonzo, because of the need, and how many people are already on that Cavs team, I would definitely see what it would take to get Darius. And it might not even take Vanderbilt to get him.
I'm going Dillingham, Conley, and you're probably going to have to give up Naz Reid. Yeah. You're probably going to have to give him Naz Reid.
Let me ask you, would you rather trade Naz Reid or I did it again.
McDaniels? Yeah. Naz Reid.
I like
this league.
Okay.
This league is going back to dynamic long wings.
Right.
You want athletes. You want guys that have long arms that can defend and stay in passing lanes. Naz Reid is somewhat of a tweener at this point.
He is.
Naz Reid is 6'10", but he plays like he's 6'4".
In our day, that nigga was a small forward.
Yeah. Precisely. He's listed as a center, and I'm pulling up his stats from last year because I want to tell you how many rebounds he averaged because I know it wasn't a lot. Yeah. And that is going to tell you why I'm taking McDaniels. I just think what you get from Rudy and 6 rebounds last year, that's not good enough at 6'10". Yeah. Like what you get from Rudy and Julius and what you will get back, because you're going to get a big back if you trade Naz Reid. Right. What you'll get back from that third big, I think would be replaceable with Naz Reid. Mm-hmm. And the shooting and the scoring and the playmaking that you would get from Darius Garland would be made up from the 6 points, the 6 to 15 Naz Reid to get you. And you're going to be getting a consistent 17 from your point guard, which you're not
I really like that because I love Naz Reid off the bench for the Cavs so much.
Me too.
Like being able to come in for Jared Allen, for Evan Mobley, someone who has a similar skill set to Mobley, they can run their same sets that they would. I love that. Listen, Cleveland, get in contact.
And as you just said, bro, you can play him at the 3 in fucking Minnesota.
Oh God,
because Timberwolves. Yeah. I said in Minnesota. I meant in Cleveland, but then I meant to say in Minnesota they play him at the 3. Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid is a lineup they will run. They don't run it for a long time, but it's something they can run. So and Cleveland, has been playing with this double big lineup. Double big. That's so funny every time we say that. But this double
big.
But this double big lineup and a long athletic 3 that isn't the greatest shooter when they were playing Isaiah Okoro and things of that nature, they can make it work. And Naz Reid is a great shooter. He's a great shooter. So I'm excited.
And just a cherry on top, especially for a team that struggled to rebound in the playoffs. Fuck it. Put Naz Reid at the 3.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, bro.
No cap.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
All right.
I hope we don't get Naz Reid traded. Sorry.
All right. And then one team I want to ask you about, because they've been in the news a lot lately for some hilarious things that have nothing to do with basketball. Where are you in the Clippers this year?
Out.
Okay.
Out.
You don't have to continue.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
And you know, I don't want to be disrespectful to him because niggas say that I'm one of. Listen, niggas think I'm a hater for a lot of people. I actually do hate this nigga. I'm out on Chris Paul. That I like James Harden running that offense. I like James Harden running that offense.
But like, no, I agree. But like, what do you mean you out on Chris Paul? Like, he's
I'm
41. Like, what are you out on?
I hate that nigga. I ain't gonna hate Chris Paul.
What are you out on, twin?
Me and Chris, it went from I hate Chris Paul to like, and he played a whole year on my team. This is crazy. But the day the Warriors traded Jordan Poole for Chris Paul, like something awoke within me. Like I am like I legit any team Chris Paul is on, I just know not doing nothing.
Okay.
Like that is one of them things. Like I still cannot believe them niggas was like, yeah, let's trade Jordan Poole for Chris Paul. It just made me mad again.
I'm sorry, bro.
I can't. But yeah, I'm out on the Clippers. Kawhi's gonna play 20 games. James Ballmer's paying that nigga under the table. James Harden don't care. Chris Paul 40. I don't think they make the playoffs.
The strip club open?
Oh, in LA for sure.
James Harden, okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Let's hop into some music, bro.
Yeah.
We got some new music to get to, my boys.
Yes, sir.
My favorite artist has dropped. Doja Cat has dropped. Bryson Tiller has dropped.
Yeah,
Mobb Deep dropped.
Mobb Deep dropped.
And Taylor Swift sold 4 million first week.
First day.
So, something happened. Because that's not how that works.
They said she sold 2 million day one. I don't.
But what do you mean? Yo, 2 million what exactly?
Yo, niggas cracking 300,000 first week. Like, yo, we did great. Like, yo, she did 2 million first day purchases.
What are you talking about?
Yo, shout out Taylor Swift, man.
But we're not here to do that. Apparently, everybody mad at her and she anti-black. But
yeah, apparently people don't like that album.
Yeah, that album is apparently horrible. She's anti-black and she hate black women.
Cause she's not a bad bitch. Right?
She says I'm not a bad bitch, and then she said like I'm not a stallion or some shit.
Yeah, dissing Meg the Stallion.
Yeah, she was dissing Meg the Stallion. Apparently, she was dissing all the hoes.
Yeah,
like,
be careful.
Be careful dissing.
Well, it's crazy. This is why it's crazy. I love that we can talk about this. But like, it's crazy how them pop wars get started. She heard that, like, and then them bitches started doing some digging. They said, "Oh yeah, that's really because all Travis Kelce's old girlfriends were black, and she's really insecure about it." Da da da. And they pulled up all Travis Kelce's old girlfriends and shit. Like they was really breaking that shit down.
They
like
was breaking that shit down. They was like, and she preaching trad wives, and she's on the conservative value shit, and she
yo,
preaching all
trad wife shit.
I said, yo, what the fuck is happening? What is happening?
Yo, I said, what the fuck is
a trad wife? 3 hours ago, my nigga.
Like, no, real shit. They be saying words you've never heard before. You've never heard the word trad wife spoken in language. They was like, yeah, she's promoting trad wife values. It's a dog whistle. I said, what the fuck did you just say? It's like no one has ever used that combination of words in a sentence before.
Never, ever. But we are not the Taylor Swift guys, so we will move off of that.
That's a fact.
That album sucks, but I did listen to it. That's all you get from me. Young Thug, man. Young Thug.
Yes, sir.
Young Thug is my guy. I love Thug, so I feel like I should go second in this review-ish. Okay. How did you feel about Young Thug's new album, Why Scuti? Or E Scuti, or whatever you pronounce that shit.
Okay.
I remember,
right?
Nothing has happened. Like we have not said a word about this on camera.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Start from the beginning.
So that legit. So you ever made a BLT? Like in your crib type shit? Like you ever made a BLT? Like just on some light shit, BLT, some chips, and you bite into it and you like, that was too much tomato. Like immediately you bite into it, it's like, oh, that's a lot of tomato. Like I'm listening to this album, like, yeah, you know what? I don't care if the album cover white. That's Thug. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna have fun. And then he say the first N-word, and I was like, okay, that was. And then he like fucking rocking that shit. Like like that shit is damn near the refrain on the song. Like that is the last part. Like he said that shit 19 times. And I was like, Thug, that's too much tomato on that, King. Like I liked the idea. But I think my king is lost right now. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Thug is in a weird spot where I'm gonna be honest, I really did not like it. And It could be the sequencing. It could be the racial slurs in the intro. It could be the cover. But it is just some weird vibes going around right now with Thug. And even the songs I did like, it was kind of like, it felt like something was missing. And, you know, I think it'll get better with time. I mean, he just got out. Everyone talks about the first day out freestyles. Few niggas have great first day out albums. That first album when niggas come back, so, you know, it's always a little shaky unless you're Lil Wayne. But I think with time it'll get better. But just on Scuti, I'm gonna give it a light 4. I'm gonna give it a light 4.
All right. So this is why it's so important to have podcasts, and this is why I do love that people talk about music, because sometimes when you listen to podcasts, people help you explain your thoughts.
Right.
And people help you understand your thoughts or what you're feeling and couldn't articulate yourself because you're not used to really talking about music to that manner. So I understand everything Ish is saying and completely get why that's his perspective.
Right.
But have a completely different perspective because of how much I love Young Thug.
Facts.
So, and when I say I love Thug, bro, like I went to Georgia State, bro.
Yeah.
I was driving to Atlanta 4 days a week for 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I moved here.
Yeah,
so I've been in Atlanta for real for 7 years.
Yep.
And like since that 2017, 2018 is when he became my favorite rapper, and it hasn't changed. He's in my top 3 most listened to every single year. That's my dog. Like Ish no.
1,000.
So I simply, we gotta go dark when we talk about this. I don't want to look at you. So
here we go.
Seriously, I put on shades. So seriously, I knew how I felt about this album. It's not how everybody else will feel about this album.
Right.
I told Ish before it dropped, if it's great, it's good. If it's good, it's bad. If it's really good, it's okay. Whatever the level of the album it was going to get knocked down a level just because of all the theatrics that
1,000%.
came around the album.
Yep.
And then the album cover comes out. And I said, what are you doing?
Yeah, man.
And sometimes rappers do weird shit.
Yeah.
And they just shut the fuck up and let you know this is some weird shit.
Yeah.
Thug, 12 hours later, comes out and was like, if you want to be big, go white. Which, objectively, it's fucking hilarious, dog.
I figured it out.
That being the reason for the album cover is comedy. And no one has pointed out that everybody was like, why is his eyes blue? Oh my God. What does he mean? That nigga just looked in the camera and was like, if you want to be big, go white.
Yo, the rollout for this nigga album is just being white.
Bro, that was it. That was the end all be. I'm gonna be white. That's it.
Yo, he tagging niggas on the album in whiteface. Fam, Thug got a nigga on YSL in the room, in the computer, like, yo, make Future white, twin. What? Huh? We got white pictures of Wham? What? What is going on, Thug?
We got white pictures of Wham. Hey, airdrop me that white picture of Wham again. I didn't get it.
I can't, bro.
We ain't gonna go big if Wham ain't white. We all gotta go white.
That's a call.
Oh my
leaking
God.
the jail calls. I need them niggas. I need you leakers to get whatever call Young Thug explain that shit to Baby. Wham, you gotta be white. Wham, come on, Wham, you big. You gotta be. Come on now. You big. You not white though.
No. The juxtaposition between this and 4 months ago, him being on the phone talking about Kendrick need to get some real superstars like Moneybagg Yo.
Yo, that shit was so funny. He was like, man, like this what was next, Doug? Like that, this what was next, bro. Yo,
Lord mercy. Okay.
I legit thought it was just like a bad picture. I thought the lighting was all type shit. I thought it was a fucked up. Listen, I done seen some fucked up album covers. You know, niggas album covers be anything. His rollout being, let's be white.
Comical, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, Doug. I don't know what we doing, King. I don't know what you, Doug. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I was real reserved in my first review, Doug. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Before I get back to Rock, I don't know what you want from me right now. Like, I don't know what to do, Doug. Like, what am I supposed to do with this shit, bro? Like,
oh my god, bro.
Yo.
So then I clicked album, and I clicked Ninja.
It's called Ninja.
I said that for a reason, bro.
I can't, bro.
I clicked Ninja.
Yo.
And I play Ninja and I listen to it and I'm digging it. I ain't gonna catch.
That shit hard.
I'm like, oh
the
my.
The first part of Ninja is tough.
My nigga, man. Okay, my nigga. Yeah.
Whoa. Who the fuck just called me that? What the fuck? I wish I could play it. Oh my god.
Talking to me? Bitch, are you crazy? Do you know who my daddy is? You know, if my dad heard me listen to this music, what he would do to me?
Damn, nigga. Oh my god.
If I would have played that first listen and Eric K. Hardiman would have heard it, he would have bust my door down.
I ain't gonna lie, my
he would have broke my door off the hinges.
I can't even imagine, bro. I can't even imagine. Yo.
So listen, y'all. We've been on this Young Thug topic for 10 minutes, and I haven't said a word about the music. And that is the problem with the album.
Yes.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I slow walked it to you. Remember, I know how to do this. I know I'm doing. Listen, y'all.
You say that though.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I can't.
So the problem with Young Thug right now is it is so obvious someone is missing.
Yeah.
It is glaringly obvious.
Yeah.
Someone is missing from the Thug equation that used to be there. The sequencing of this album completely ruined it.
Yep.
Let me tell you guys something. I like this album. It's been the only music I have listened to that has come out this year. If I haven't had this one, I've had on Outkast or Nas. I've been listening to a lot of Outkast and Nas. But for the most part, it's been this. I liked this album. Blaming Jesus is my third favorite song that came out this year after No More Old Men and So Far Ahead. Fucking told you. Catch Me I'm Falling. On the News. Yuck. RP Big and Mac with T.I. Invest in You with Mariah. Both the songs with Mariah. Invest in You and Dreams Rarely Do Come True. Miss My Dogs, I love. Money on Money with Future, I love. Both the song with 21, Lucci, and Travis. Love all those songs.
Baby song, tough.
The song with Baby is my third favorite song on the album. Yep. I'm So Dope is crazy. Spider A. Jeffrey is good. Whoop-de-doo, I like. I think he produced that song wrong. The song is produced wrong, but I still like it because I know what was happening. And that second half, I love the second half. Okay. But I think it was he produced it wrong. Sad Spider, I love. But the problem with this album is how he arranged it, because there's no cohesion to it. No. He literally was like, these are the 20 songs on my album, just put them on. Right. Like he was shuffling the playlist, dog. Yeah. And that ruined the flow of the album. Yeah. And as I told Chance, I went and changed it myself because that is what I love to do. Yeah. So, and I took a few songs off of the deluxe, and I kept it at 20 songs even because it was 21 songs. So I kept it at 20 songs even. Okay. And I still started the album with Ninja, and I just cut it off before he started doing all that crazy shit. Because I'm not doing it. I just turned it off. Because the intro, the shit from the courtroom, all of that is hard, bro. And he just ruins it at the end. But Ninja, then you go Rosetta Stone, On the News. Okay. And those are your first 3 songs. Yep. Ninja was a great intro. Again, we're taking that part off. That's horrible production. Rosetta Stone gives you that feeling of like, I think they made a mistake not putting some of Thug's old songs on here because you want that old Thug feeling. You're missing him. Yeah. There is a feeling of where is my nigga? And hearing Rosetta Stone, the song that everybody knows leaked and has been in people's rotation, hearing that second on that album would have made people feel good.
Yeah, especially because it's 20 songs. Like you don't gotta wait on that. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. And then you get On the News with Cardi B, and that's a good song. Cardi B feature is crazy. Dissing Nicki on there, all of that.
Yep.
Blaming Jesus. Catch Me I'm Feeling. Sad Spider.
Yep. Solid.
Those are your sad songs. There's Thug in his introspective bag. Yep. Now we're 7 songs in the album, 8 songs in the album you haven't missed. And then I'm not going to go through the rest of the album, but then that's how I rearranged. Yeah. I just put the hype songs in a better order. It's a few more sad songs, and I put everything in a better order. I'm going to send it to you because I do want you to listen to it and see if it helps you flow better.
I definitely want to listen to the album again.
And help see if it, because I really do think that fixed it. Because the songs that are really good are all together. And when that happens with an album, it makes you appreciate the album more because you realize how many good songs are on there. Right. And the songs that are, well, let's say really good. You realize how many really good songs there are on there. And then the good songs become better because they're not wrapped around for just good Thug songs or okay Thug songs. Right. So the sequencing of the album completely ruined this for Thug. The management, the production, the A&Ring around Thug completely ruined this album rollout. Everything about him since he has been released from jail, other than the Big Bank interview, has been a misfire by his team. Yeah. But Ash is said, he has time to fix it. Pray to God Thug stays out of prison. He continues to do what he's supposed to. We will be at his concert in December. So take back everything you said before December. But
my fault, Slime.
But we will be in the building. But I am hopeful for the future of Thug. But if you don't like this album, I understand. I understand I'm in the minority in this. But I do think if you guys would like to, I will post this album, and you listen to it in a different order. I promise you'll have a different experience.
I think especially coming off the conversation we had, where it's like, man, it's so much around the album. I was really just hoping for like a smooth landing for real. Like I just wanted the pilot to be like, hey, we're landing in Atlanta at 8 p.m. Smooth night. You feel the gear hit the ground. Yeah, and everybody just relax. But like, with everything surrounding this album, for it to start like that, I just knew it was not going to be received. Yeah. Even if the rest of the album was great. And then on top of that, like, you streaming with Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross fans in the chat, like, I'm going to say it. Like, my guy.
It's just all bad. Yeah. Just all bad. It's completely
But like you said, we got time.
Hey, bro, and we love Atlanta, so we're going to stop right here. Yeah. We're going to stop. No more critiquing Atlanta. Ryan Fan Lucci dropped the album as well. Really good album. Now, that album is good for real. The album is good. So shout out to Lucci back home. He was actually out here at this gas station right here. He had the trucks and everything out there. They was prepping to go on a little tour. But, shout out to Lucci. And then anyone else we want to jump to?
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep. Yeah, you go ahead on Mobb Deep.
I listened to Mobb Deep Infinite. Of course, half posthumous album, or however you pronounce it.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
Rest in peace, Prodigy. But coming off of, and I know it's hard to believe it was just last year, coming off of We Don't Trust You from last year with Future and Metro, I was just, you just had Mobb Deep back in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
With all the Prodigy and stuff, clips that Metro had chopped up. And I really like it. I really did like it. Good. It was classic Mobb Deep, but like Alchemist, like it's a crazy thing. That is Alchemist's era. Yeah. Like that's where he really started. So hearing them on kind of the new, I don't want to call them Griselda beats, but like on the, like I heard, like I think the second song is like Gunfire. Sounds exactly like a Griselda type beat. Yeah. And hearing them be able to still rap, of course, still rap and perform at this level is amazing, especially coming off the Clips album where it feels like they are not trying to release music for a 2025 sound. Yeah. They are Mobb Deep. Like, that is what this album feels like. Like, if you like Mobb Deep music, you're going to like this album. If you like Clips music, you're going to like this album. We're not going to try to fit, like, a J Balvin feature in there, some random nigga just to pad the stats. Like, you're going to have your contemporary R&B singers, and there were R&B singers on here. Her was on here. Georgia Smith has an amazing feature.
That song is really good.
Amazing,
that song is really good.
And it's just, it's great music, genuinely.
Completely agree. Yeah. I want to jump to Bryson Tiller.
Shout out Bryson Tiller, yeah.
Bryson Tiller dropped a double album, Solace and Vices.
Yes.
Vices was a rap album, Solace was the R&B portion. Mm-hmm. The rap album came first. I already spoke about Vices. Yeah. It's cool.
Solace?
This shit right here, dog.
Yeah, that shit go.
Solace, the R&B, the first 12 songs, phenomenal. Yeah, not good. It is phenomenal music, bro. Shawty.
Yeah, listen.
Shawty, dog.
Yeah, man.
Man, he was in such a bad. I Need Her, Autumn Drive, Genuine, Crocodile Tears, Harley's outro, Star Signs, bruh. Like
goes,
bruh. Yeah. If you loved the Bryson Tiller that popped, you're gonna love this album.
Legit.
It's no doubt about it, and that's not hyperbole. Yeah. If you have ever been a Bryson Tiller fan, you're going to like this album. Mm-hmm. It is just a mature version of what he's an amazing at, and what he literally turned into his own genre, essentially. Damn near, it's incredible, bro.
And he's like grown, like now he has a girl. Like, like he's on there, like, yo, tell him why I've been gone for 4 years. Tell him you the reason. Tell him why I've been missing. You the reason. Like I love the album. Love the writing. Shout out Bryson for sure.
And I loved how he told you he wanted you to experience this album alone. And I love when artists tell you, yo, listen to this album in order. Listen to this album in the dark. Don't listen to this album at midnight. Wait till like Tyler. Y'all don't need to be listening to albums at midnight, so I'm not gonna drop them at midnight. Yeah. Like, it makes me very, very happy to see an artist curate something with intention and want you to experience what the intention they created it with. Right. So salute to Bryson because this album is really, really good. If you guys have the chance, go check out Solace and Vices, boy. That shit is crazy.
I just want to say this has been a great year for Renaissance.
Oh yeah.
Of artists.
Oh yeah.
Like people coming back to their form, to their fans.
Yeah.
And just doing great art. I just want to shout Bryson, Chance, Clips, Product, like everyone we named stayed true to who they are. Yeah. And have just worked and improved at it so much. And you can really feel that in the craft.
Doja Cat dropped a cold pop album. I like it. I haven't dove into it, but it's good. I've listened to it enough to know it's really good. I'll come in with some songs and some sleepers and things like that next week, but it's a really good album. Yeah. And then to close the show, you ready?
Yeah. Hey man, listen, I want to say, okay, I want to say this as nicely as I possibly can. Genuinely, I really want to say this because I do know people that this will apply to in my personal life that may see this, and it's not anything personal, but I just feel like sometimes your friends got to tell you something you need to hear. And I genuinely mean this. And I want to say this as kindly as I can to the camera. If you genuinely believed Drake was going to sue a billion-dollar company for the rights of smaller artists out there, it's time to self-reflect how big of a fan you are. Genuinely. Like if you think an artist who has, I don't want to say stolen, but definitely done his fair share of dirt to smaller artists, stealing niggas' songs, stealing niggas' album covers, doing all that shit behind the scenes to a bunch of different artists to take their sound, would then turn around and flip that, become the face of independent music. Listen, I have the prettiest beach house in Idaho to sell you if you thought that was what was going on. But for the people that don't know, because we are hip-hop nerds, we are law nerd. I'm a law nerd. For the people that aren't in the ins and outs of what's going on, it is officially case closed. The Drake UMG, the Drake PG Lang, the Drake New York City, what was it? The Drake Lucien, whatever saga you believe you want to put a name on this, it is over. The judge dismissed it. It was a frivolous case to begin with. They couldn't find any bots. They couldn't prove anything. And aside from all that, no one has ever went out more sad than the way Drake just went out, bro. Like, I genuinely, like, I came in here like I didn't even know what to, like, okay, I have a story. You ever have a homie, like, all right, so in middle school, that's when niggas started to, like, fight for real. Like, You ever had a homie get like beat up for real, like so bad niggas don't even joke about it after? Like a nigga like just really beat the shit out of him. I would say his name, but I actually still know this nigga. I'll tell you off camera what we're talking about. But
oh no, I know. I remember the story.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. So 5th grade, one of my homies got the shit beat out of him, and any niggas didn't joke about it because it could have happened to any of us, honestly. But that's what happened with Drake. I am at a point now where like the jokes aren't even as funny as the reactions from Drake fans now.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing we can say from the other side that is worse than the reality that them niggas are like forced to accept now.
Bro, Maul was like, it's stuff they still know, and they gonna present. What the fuck are you talking?
They said, don't nobody know it like Drake. So he gonna present some stuff. He's gonna present what?
The case is over.
The judge told you go home.
They told you to go home. They told you it was a rap battle. And they told you that the words that he used were not big enough to cause a real defamation of character lawsuit. They said everybody knows that these words weren't true and it did not affect your brand in the way that you're saying it.
And it's a rap battle.
And salute to the judge in that specific instance, because I don't know their history, but salute to the judge for ruling correctly in this manner. Because this was horrible. Yeah. It's horrific.
And you asked him to say it. That is the biggest hurdle. That is the biggest hurdle that going into this lawsuit, there were several giant hurdles because one, this is not a criminal trial where it's like they're gonna pick out a jury and you're gonna get a chance to like maybe your lawyer's just so good you don't got it. No, you have to get there first.
Yeah.
And the biggest hurdle is even if he called you one of those. Which in a song, it's a little dicey even to say if he called you one directly or y'all group. Yeah. But you asked him to. You literally asked him to. You literally gave him permission to say, talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. So that's off the table, off jump. Second, it was maybe they botted the song. Good luck. Even if they did, good luck. That's Universal Music Group that runs Universal the company. You know that company that makes movies and TV shows, The Incredible Hulk. I'm trying to think of the financial backing that Universal has.
Have you ever had butterbeer? Have you ever been to Universal Studios?
Like they have a theme park, nigga. Like. There's no Drake land. Like, Drake could empty his bank account, would never have the resources that UMG has. Ever. And thirdly, bro, he was just being a sore loser. He was just being a sore loser, kid.
Yeah.
That other side came out of him. I ain't said this no one, get that yam off your face. That other side came out of him.
Yeah.
And you lost a lawsuit that niggas told you should have never began with.
Yeah. Truth be told, bro, I got quick on it because this shit really hurt my heart. I ain't even playing. Like, this shit hurt me because I love rap. I love hip-hop. I love this culture. I love this genre. And I love everything it has given to us. And I love what it means to us and how proud of it I am that it's grown this far. And I love what's happening this year. I was just telling Ish with the resurgence of the elder statesmen in hip-hop like Mobb Deep and Clips and De La Soul and Cube and et cetera, et cetera. They all dropped albums this year.
Nas started that shit.
Yes, thank you to Nas and salute to Snoop. Everybody dropping albums, and I love to see that shit. I throw Wayne in there. Wayne 40-something years old. So, like, salute to all the people still rapping on tour, all of that.
Yeah.
I love this genre. And what he did was make a mockery of what this genre was. What he did was show, like, he think he bigger than this.
Yep.
Like, that's what this was. Like, I lost so bad, I'm going to sue you?
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't care who he sued. I don't care that he sued. He lost a rap battle, and he sued the people. He lost the rap battle, and he sued the record label because the song got so big, and he said they was pushing the song.
Yeah. That's their job.
He said that the record label was pushing the song that was dropped on the record label.
Yeah.
He said the song that called me the word that I told you to say about me, y'all are pushing that song now because it's become one of the biggest songs we've seen this decade. Yeah. And now I'm going to sue you because you defamed my character after I told you to do exactly what you did.
Yeah.
it's just sucker shit. At the end of the day, shout out to Mark Lamar Hill.
Shout out Mark Lamar Hill.
It's just sucker shit today, bro. It's just sucker shit at the end of the day, dog. Like, I don't understand how you sit there from that perspective, from the arrogant perspective that you came at with, Mr. He's scared to drop. Only reason he gonna drop because of me. Making fun of how small he is. Yep. You drop, you beg him to drop. Tailor-made freestyle. Rap to him in pop voice, which I still think is just mad disrespectful. Yeah. Rap to him in Snoop
Insanely disrespectful.
With rap to him in Snoop voice. Tell him to say you liking young girls. Talk about on the Button podcast. Yeah. All of this.
And then you blame Joe Budden for niggas thinking you was with young girls, by the way. Shout out Joe Budden. I got your back on that. Niggas thought that shit for years.
And then you sue because you lost. Because I know this is thing, twin, and we spoke about this. Mm-hmm. If the Heart Part 6 works in this magical world somewhere, if the Heart Part 6 works, and it's like, Drake got him. Yeah. Drake's back. And then Kendrick got to drop again. Yeah. And then Drake drop again. Yep. And it's like, okay, it's over. He never sues for Not Like Us.
Never.
It's not the fact that he got called the word he got called. It is simply because he's lost. And that's sucker shit. When you lose a fight, you dap the nigga up or you go home. If y'all ain't tight like that, then you walk away and you don't speak to this nigga. Right. That's not what this is. This ain't shootouts. This ain't drive-bys where you took my homie, so I gotta take. This ain't that. This is rap. We sparring. Nigga, we gonna drop 4, 5 songs. We gonna go to war. Whoever win, they declare the winner and we move on. Yeah. But no. You couldn't handle being not the biggest. You couldn't handle not winning the internet. You couldn't handle your ego being hurt. So you sued. And now your ego even more hurt. Now your stock even more hurt. And I don't give a fuck about Drake's first week sales. I don't care about his streaming numbers. I don't care about it all. Drake is a pop star. Drake is one of the biggest artists on this planet. He is always going to sell music. He's one of the greatest artists of our lifetime. Yep. But something that Drake and the people that love Drake is Drake will never be accepted the way he once was.
That's a fact.
And that eats his fans alive.
Yep.
And that eats Drake alive.
Yeah.
And the reason you know that is because when you tell them that, they argue till they cry.
Yeah, them niggas lose their mind. I wanted to jump in here.
And last thing.
Go ahead.
The reason you know Drake cares about the way he's not accepted into the culture is how he treats hip-hop media.
Oh, yeah.
He treats hip-hop media like that because y'all don't accept me. Y'all don't like me. Y'all are mean to me. Y'all are mean to me. Yep. So I'm not going to give you guys the respect. Yep. And what Drake doesn't realize is if Drake would just give somebody an interview and explain his thoughts, we would be able to understand. But he sits on this pedestal where you're supposed to understand me without me ever explaining myself because I'm just always right. And that's the guy that has yes man around.
Yes. A couple things with this. So from the very beginning, Drake has been a victim of his own bad choices. And this lawsuit is just the latest in the line of bad decisions that have just come back to bite you. Like, your first bad decision was dropping push-ups when all you had was push-ups and Family Matters. That was your first bad decision. Your first bad decision was thinking, all right, this one song that I'm going to split into 2 songs is going to be enough to win this rap beef against a nigga who hates me and might be the best rapper of all time. This is going to be enough. Your second bad choice was then making Tailor-Made right after that, in that moment, to try to goad him to drop so you can hurry up and finish this. Wasn't going to happen like that. Came back to bite you because you were saying shit on there you should not have been saying. You were doing shit on there you should not have been doing. That is not something that you planned out. Like, that is, everything about that song screams impulsiveness. After that, your next mistake was thinking, oh yeah, he dropped in the morning. He not gonna drop tonight. So you drop Family Matters. Nice video and everything. Got stepped on. Your next mistake was like, yo, we gotta stop this Not Like Us shit, bro. We gotta get something out. And then you drop maybe the worst rap song in rap history in the Heart Part 6. But that's the thing. If you've been... What?
This Epstein angle is the shit I expected.
Yeah. He said, I knew this was coming. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Like saying, like, I knew y'all thought I was liking kids. What? Are you crazy? And that's the thing. That's not even the worst thing he said on that song. Like, he also said, a bunch of stuff about Kendrick that, one, he either misunderstood the song or was so mad he didn't care. And 2, was extremely disrespectful, even if it was true.
Got Ben the Don ass talking about we got his ass.
Yeah, we got him. We got him. Like, niggas like Ben the Don around you. Like, come on. And we know what Ben the Don is. Hey, shout out Ben the Don. We know what you are, by the way. But after that, then it's, yo, anybody who had to pop out, y'all X'd out. Okay. And then it's, yo, Drake gonna do the World Cup. Y'all just don't know yet when the Super Bowl gets dropped.
Maul is crazy.
Yeah, Drake probably turned down the Super Bowl 4 times.
Nigga said Drake turned the Super Bowl 8 times, bro. Drake been turning down the Super Bowl since 2014, bro.
And then when everyone is begging you, move on, Drake. Please move on. Even if we don't think you win, bro, just go back to the slabs. That's what niggas told me. He's going to drop a #1 hit and go back to me and Drake. That's what niggas told me. Niggas told me that shit 40 million times. You get on your Finsta, grown man, by the way. You get on your Finsta and have the nerve to quote Rasheed Wallace, one of the greatest to ever do it, said, "We will win game 2. Spoiler, there was never a game 2.
He was talking about suing, and you didn't ever realize that.
Like,
he was talking about the lawsuit. That was game 2.
Okay. Well, the reason I say that was a mistake is because now when you're dropping the care package 8, whatever we call it, the little 3-song shit,
100 gigs.
100 gigs, that's what it's called. Now instead of your fans like and us like, man, Drake is back, 3 new songs, more tune for your head top. It's is he gonna say something about Kendrick here? Is red, green, blue a secret code that Drake is gonna come back at Kendrick? Niggas are breaking down. Yeah, the red means this, the blue means this. Instead of your fans moving on, they're still stuck on this. And then cherry on top. This one really wasn't your fault. That nigga do not like us at the Super Bowl. So now everybody and their moms
into TV off.
And then he said, I turned his TV off. Turn his TV off. So Drake has not allowed his fans to lose, bro. He has not allowed this wound to close. He has not allowed his people to just accept his L and move on. They keep thinking it's another. No, bro. Drake, shout out What's the Dirt, nerd ass nigga. He was like, Drake wouldn't do this without, a plan going in. He's too meticulous. He's too, da da da. No, bro, he lost and he cannot accept it. And every time another one of the losses, a couple months ago, why can't they subpoena Kojo? Why can't they subpoena Dave Free? Why are they running? What are they hiding? Drake did it just for the discovery. He wants to, look, he's going to pull up everybody's contract. You have done nothing but embarrass yourself for a year plus now.
Not like us dropped 17 months ago. We just did 25 minutes on Drake. And him losing.
And you know what's so funny? And in that time, Kendrick has first rapper to do the Super Bowl. First rapper to have a Gatorade campaign. Because niggas was real mad at me when I said he had a Gatorade campaign a couple months ago. It's only one commercial. There are 8 Kendrick Gatorade commercials in now. He's the first rapper to ever have a Gatorade campaign. He won 5 Grammys on that one song, Frying You. Then the next week, he performed it at the Super Bowl. And then after that, he went on a stadium world tour. It is, we have never seen niggas switch, like, I don't want to say like switch paths or like body switch legacies, but like Drake's trajectory. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Versus Kendrick's now, it's almost night and day. And this was the last thing I had on this. And I knew you was gonna like this when I read it was UMG's response to the ruling. Did you see their response? Mm-hmm. The last thing they said is, we look forward to continuing our business with the brand of Drake and promoting Drake's music.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, you're still on that deal, buddy. That 100 gig shit, done, nigga. If you're dropping, guess who you dropping for, nigga? Lucian, nigga. All that shit that you were trying to backdoor your way out of, the last sentence in that message, UMG was like, yeah, make sure you at work on Monday, nigga. Make sure you clock in. Because that's the difference is now you got to go work for niggas you hate. You just sued your employer and lost, and now you still got to go back to work.
All right.
Poor party next door. My fault. Go ahead.
Episode 136, man. That shit hurt me, bro. Because I love you, Drake. And that was just... I really just can't believe you did that at the end of the day. Like, it is truly appalling.
He really tried to sue. Oh, my fault. I did have one more thing.
It's appalling.
I knew he was going to lose when Meet the Grams wasn't in that lawsuit. Because you wasn't for real. You wanted to win that lawsuit, you said the wrong song. Trust. I didn't go to law school. I didn't get my law degree. You would have sent Meet the Grams to that shorty, to that judge. Because that judge, very nice lady. She is a newer judge, but she's a younger woman, younger white, 40-year-old white lady. She doesn't know a bunch about hip hop. Reading Meet the Grams and Not Like Us, a lot different.
Ain't lying. Drake, I don't know how you come back from this. I don't think there's really another plan. I don't really think anything you can do. You can just shut the fuck up and keep dropping bangers because you are going to do that. But the stain of your hip-hop legacy is always going to have something on it. Yeah. You're never going to be considered where you should have been by the guys that matter. Your peers, OVOs, so-and-so in their bio is always going to have you in their top one. Academics always going to say you got a classic on the way. But the gatekeepers, the guys that matter in this, the guys that dictate what is played,
that sales shit is done. That sales shit is done. That sales shit is done. Listen, the next Drake solo album, listen, right here, what is today? October 14th. The next Drake solo album does not touch 300 first week heard it here first. Guarantee you. I put it on the wall, write it down, whatever you need to do. That shit is over. That Drake being number one, dropping whenever he want, that stream shit is over, fam. He's dropped 40 songs post beef with UMG. They not pushing nothing, bro. If I'm Drake, genuinely, you need to be quiet somewhere, sit down, and apologize to Lucian, and hope he cut the power back on.
I was about to say you wrong because he's gonna apologize. Yeah. He's gonna apologize. They're gonna work out a deal. Yeah. Drake gonna come to him and be like, you embarrass me in front of the world.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope that is my hope.
He's gonna give him a ridiculous payday, and they gonna move on.
I definitely hope, but because listen, you watch what's that show called? Billions, right? Yeah, listen. Billionaires hold grudges.
That they do. That they do. This has been episode 136. Thank you for joining us. This is the show about nothing. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Subscribe to the Patreon in the bio. Please go watch our interview with Chance, the motherfucking rapper that is Mr. Chance the Rapper from Chicago, coloring book, Acid Rap, Starline, all of that. 10 Day, all of that, you feel me? So please go watch that. Please continue to watch the rest of our videos on our channel. Share, subscribe, and subscribe. That is Ish. I am Drock. We are the show about nothing in the world full of hate. Let your light be loved in the industry full of copycats. We are some one-on-ones.